Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put a man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put a man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. You know, he goes by the name Papa Smiling and got the vibes that will make you feel irate. Tune in and stay tuned to Bamaso. It's a party the king smiling. Nana Wokwaso. Yo, on in Nanka Saturn and Web. Napam phone so reporting Chidom from Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Tune into Bamaso on Akwantufuo radio. Yo, Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put a man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. Akwantufuo radio. I put to 77 put a man on you. Akwantufuo radio. Papa smiling, awareness in my one more. Yo, from here to foreign, you give us a reason to listen to radio. Papa smiling, and yeah, bo.
Eye Pamaso. Eye Pamaso. And Penisa, yes, Sumanian Safonian Sumana Montenten. And no confess a crumwa or Timubi. Could see a Papa Smiley in the bed of Fatanasi. O bed you chum, my moon some, a man woman some, and in some polo. No mercy for the cripple. Papa, you chummy and
a place where the sun and Ghanaians come together to shape the Ghana they hope for. Rising as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a better place for all. Oh Ghana, our home, our pride, the dream still lies deep inside. Through every hand, through every heart, the change we see begins with us. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, Bamaso, the time is now. The Ghana we hope for starts with us somehow. Yeah. No blame, no fear, no weight again. Let's use our voice, let's use our brain. With heart and faith, we take a stand to build this nation hand in hand. Call it Build Ghana. We will do it now. We will bring the light. The people's power, wow, wow. We will make it shine. You and I combine. Celebrate by my soul. By my soul. Yeah, the boom, you know. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, by my soul. The time is now. The Ghana we hope for lives in us now. Oh, by my soul. Where the discerning come to think, to act, and to build up. Together we rise for the Ghana we dream of.
Moja na num shebu nyanya to maye. It is the 7th day of the first month of 2026, and 20 minutes past 1600 hours here in the United Kingdom. So it is GMT. We live once again on Akwantufuo Radio, Abrabapa Radio, Akwantufuo Radio GH with another edition of Bamaso. Here, discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come just to deliberate on all possibilities with which we would rise as co-creators and catalysts in the making of a fantastic Ghana. Here, we understand, and it is true, because it is based on nature's principle, and that is, we are the very Ghana we are so much concerned about. As the wave is of the ocean, inseparably linked with its source, we are equally linked with the Ghana that we are so much concerned about. And the question that every now and then we should be asking ourselves, the very moment we get on the platform, is in what ways would we be able to contribute immensely to changing the course or the direction of our dear nation, Ghana. That way, we will have all the resources. And sometimes we belittle ourselves as to what we would be able to do. We lack the conviction. But the very moment we begin to allow ourselves to be used as vessels, channels through whom the progressive direction, the progressive moves that we need for our dear nation runs through, like magic, let's say like magic, we would be able to make our way going forward. So the very moment we step on this platform, it becomes imperative that we reason using Ghana as our reference point. I have been hammering on this very issue for some time. When you talk about you loving Ghana, when you talk about you thinking of making Ghana a better place, what is that Ghana and its components that you are making reference to? Is it the Ghana that contains or that has people that only agree with you? Or is it the Ghana that has only people who share the same philosophy with you? Is it the Ghana that has people who think alike with you? Or is an all-inclusive Ghana? Because believe you me, even the very ones that you think alike with you, the very ones you think understand or receive what you say, there are differences as to the degree to which they understand or they perceive what you tell them. So that even that alone is quite an impossibility. So when we talk of the Ghana that we love so much, the Ghana that we want to make better, what are the components of that Ghana? Once again, I'll ask, is it only having people who agree with what you say? Is it having people who share the same mindset with you, or what? I don't know. We need to understand that. However, if it is an all-inclusive Ghana simply means people who may not share your views, people who may be of lower consciousness with you. Let's put it that way. People, you may feel what they are doing is inappropriate. People who, one way or the other, in your understanding, are duping the nation. They are destroying the nation. If all those people are in the Ghana that you want to fix, then it demands a lot of discipline. a lot of dedication, and a deeper love, a deeper wisdom, deeper intelligence to be able to make it better. And that is what brings us here. Every now and then we go around things, we just dive deeper, just to figure out that which is needed to get a little bit closer to getting ourselves to unfold a better version of ourselves, to also bring a better Ghana. You see, this is the truth. Oh, when it comes to distraction, pardon my French, every fool can destroy. Pardon my French once again. Every fool can destroy. And you see, what it can take several years to build, a fool can take a minute, a second to destroy. Is it true? Of course. So where would you be? Would you be among the very ones who can easily destroy? Or you be among the very ones, as we say over here at Drinkers here, to build, and to build? Where would you be? So if the Ghana that you are making reference to, it's not just, it's just about the people who you love, the people who understand you, who share the same philosophy with you. Oh, that means the other people who do not share the same ideas with you or the same thinking with you, you can get rid of them, isn't it? Oh, it's easy. It's like Donald Trump going to throw some bomb somewhere to kill, isn't it? Oh, you can equally do that. You can do something and destroy, and every fool can do that. But when it comes to, yes, the fact that whatever the case may be, they are part of the body that I belong to. Whatever the case may be, we belong to the same body that we choose to call Ghana. Whatever the case may be, I need to figure out ways with which I will be able to restore them to their excellent self. And then it needs a lot of wisdom to be able to do that. Of course. But for the distraction, it's just bam, you are done. It's easy to do that. So let us choose our reference point very well. And with that, it will be able to guide our steps as to we being able to bring the very best out of ourselves, to also evoke the very best out of all Ghanaians. This is the year of realignment, 2026. The year of realignment. Realign ourselves into greater wisdom. Realign ourselves into greater intelligence. Realign ourselves into greater creativity. In fact, realign ourselves into a more fantastic, amazing self that is needed to evoke the fantastic self of ourselves. That is what the year of realignment is all about. If you are here for the first time, I will encourage you to come open-minded, to come and challenge your thoughts. You see, the thoughts that you may have that can stand the test of time, energy, space, and circumstances, that is the truth. That is what you need to work with. Those are the thoughts that are progressive, that will guide us into greater development. So every now and then you need to subject your thoughts, your ideas into that rigorous analysis. And that is what we do here. We subject what we already know into such rigorous analysis so that the ones that are not in harmony with life, we get rid of them. And then we replace them with the ones that are in harmony with life. So the other time, some months ago, we were asking ourselves, if Ghana, we look at Ghana as a mother, was to reason herself in and through us towards the very ones that we do not agree with, the very ones who we, also parts of the Ghana, have identified as destroying Ghana, what would that mother Ghana be thinking in and through us? What would that mother Ghana be thinking through us when we look at someone, for instance, and then you mention a name that may come into your mind? who is destroying Ghana, who is not living up to their better self, who is causing havoc in our dear nation, among other things. If Mother Ghana herself is looking at that which is also a part of her, I mean, the person you have identified as destroying Ghana. If that Mother Ghana is looking at her, what would that Mother Ghana be thinking? What would that Mother Ghana be looking, will be viewing, or be seeing in that fellow Ghanaian that we have identified as destroying? What would Mother Ghana be looking at, or be perceiving in that? And you know, you need to think deeply before you answer such a question. And the best way for you to perhaps, draw yourself into greater understanding, deeper understanding, for wisdom to run through you, is just imagine you having a child who, excuse me to say, is not as perfect as you wanted them to be it physically, mentally, psychologically, financially, whatever the case may be. You have a child who is not as perfect as you wish them to be. As a parent, as a mother, the fathers can be a little bit, if they don't tap into their feminine side, they can be a little bit notorious. But let's say you tap into your motherly energy, and you have spent months. You see, for the men, it takes a very short time, and then bam, it ejaculate. We give it to the woman, and what could have died in just a matter of days, this woman will incubate this energy for 100 lifetime. If they were to be on their separate self, yes, incubate this for over 100 lifetimes. And then after all said and done, they go through such pain, the push. Sometimes the push, they get so tired, and then it gets to that moment where they need to do the CS, and then the baby comes out. They go through all this. Just imagine, you are a man, but just put yourself in that perspective, and then the baby comes out. Oh, so wonderful, so amazing. And then the mother would certainly be wanting the very best for that baby. Right from the word go, some of the mothers will be thinking, oh, I want this, even while the baby is in the womb. Maybe some months, even weeks, they will be thinking of, oh, I want this for this baby. Oh, if it even at the point where they don't even know the sex of the baby. Oh, if it is a boy, yes, I'll be getting him this, I'll be getting him that. Oh, so amazing, so fantastic. Now perceive whatever we are discussing from that perspective of that loving mother. And the baby comes out and is unable to unfold or be in that perfect self that the mother wants. What do you see? Or how do you perceive that mother still relating with that baby? Just think of it. So we're asking ourselves, look at Ghana as a mother. A mother having another child, a unit of herself, not living up to standard. What do you think Mother Ghana will be wishing, will be looking forward in that unit of herself? That way, you wouldn't be like the very ones who took the adulterous woman to Yeshua. You wouldn't be like those individuals. I don't know if they were the Pharisees or what have you. You wouldn't be like that. And then you go just seeking confirmation so that you'll be able to destroy. I told you, it's just a matter of seconds. Every fool can destroy. Every fool can destroy. But it takes greater wisdom to evoke that self that is lying dormant within ourselves. So among ourselves, as we interact with each other, we can easily destroy ourselves. But it takes greater intelligence, it takes greater love, it takes greater wisdom to be able to evoke a better version which is lying within each and every one of us. So the year of realignment continues. And in the year of realignment, we consciously decide what we are seeking to evoke out of ourselves progressively. You know, some people either consciously or unconsciously can decide maybe she will be. Yeah, some people can do that. They can either consciously or unconsciously. It's just they themselves that know. So likewise, what are we consciously seeking to evoke of ourselves? In the year 2026, the year of realignment, what are we seeking to consciously evoke of ourselves? What are we seeking to do when it comes to evoking something of ourselves? Let's think of that. And as we are here on the question and answers version of Bamasu, we deliberate deeply to that effect. On this note, I would humbly welcome you once again to the Wednesday's edition of Bamasu, questions and answers. And check us here as Ronku di mu pipa enkoma baby a wo bia sam pempensi wo afide da Akwantufuo radio. Arapa radio ana Akwantufuo radio. Akwantufuo radio GH. Yaka bebre. The aka ni nyina no. Ne nto abo nyina ene se ene dey yaba ye beto akwantu no so. Ahwe de yensu ye betumi ayo. Ebro de ye dada no so. Na Ghana etimi afa nentuma pefria. You see, men limit to the uye bia no you can do more. You can do more. Bia nyana onye ready say obey more intina bia. Why wadwin say wapem no. But the very moment abay wadwin say opese oye more no. Oh, akwenya na meba obey more pa obey. Ndunti ni aba ha say na me bono tofa no 2026 I friend year of realignment no bo modia say ye be realign ye ho ye be dada ye ho say de be ya me say opani bia amane nsa so intentem ti me twen unim de eta no Petro na usa o ma nsa so nti mabio That's right. But afine kona fufuro Messiah ho. Me poso. Enti de o wo pese u chase ye na de ka o catch race ya na kan sa no mato aso. Petro.
Yo, me da se. Me tie nuanu ma mwedi kan na mo bebe chire. Say agro no sit na affect ya sa no so nti na se me ntime nye relevant.
Yeah, that's right.
So no intifo ni ho apagafo ho nti no. Almost omo kura mu a omo pia kore da mo ase.
Nice.
Na ndwuma ya obe start ya odi hyase emu edepa da bi mudi ho nkombo na nso no. Super in him, my metabolo sackers, and moment me and Kirby. Na bibi say na. Okay, separate, no.
Yeah.
Super in him. Metabolo sackers, I am not going to use.
That's right. I drop in a mind. That's right.
Yeah. Enti, and I may be sunny say. Na alata ni no to nwunu ana
Mom say Pedro, I have been having several conversations to say the Obusa question. Yeah, some of the songs that I've been playing. Na ebi o hono mo a eye so good say obi tia na o ne say da manye nipa na to ye right na just say I say we think say me kai abrantie ba ko bi we dem wo fast ya obusam say na enyum na wo ye na eye nipa na ye na afi ono ahwe manim sa wo so eye nipa na ye ade ya AI no say ye nipa na ye right ohun ba bia ne ntia ase akwa akuduro. Now the bottom line and say you see we create tools that makes our job every now and then easier for us to do the things that we need to do. So onya latani heavy onya latani, but we are all using the AI tool just to be able to put things together. Na AI ya ye kan ho asem ya de bia aye so ye sha say use AI Petro say no enye ne but but we are advancing as to how we'll be able to put it together and Petro ni nyina ye bia so na no kwasem ewum ene say AI no akoye say yama wo ingredients se fa no aduane. It is down to your expertise that will bring an amazing taste out of what you have been given. And see, what I've been telling people, and I said the songs that you listen, and I say the songs that you hear me play every now and then, it is just carrying the consciousness of the composer. And see,
maybe a question,
Petro.
AI so akwaye as a say basket you take out your input the audio gumna o say maybe on no asiama maybe as a laundry machine would atare ni gumu a no asiama na mom on se sagens enye ne kabadi.
That's right. Sabe pepe netie sabe pepe.
You know, maybe I say Bama so yeribo mu ina no say na wo de man no a o ka say yeribo mu ina.
What was say some of the songs no metimi kra man natural no me ye no brofo wi a me so fa nkotwi ma me. But I would say I do that no only when perhaps I want to take it further. And say me ma onu mum na to, but you know, I want to find someone who will be able to, I will be able to get the stems. Me cast stems now mom nim nyom no de o moti ase. And then the person will sing the right tonation, you know, on top. So na for all you know no say me catch say AI you know e nipa na ye. And they can infuse some of these things no ewo ho ene me pese o ka twi a obeka no, but twi no be ye no ho sa say kwesi kokko twi no so o pese e ka Chinese kura na still I no obeka kiro ye ka say kura na o pese me ma Chinese nyom ba kwa me twa Chinese nyom ba kwa.
Okay.
Now he was talking about say ye nyina ye be kan bom ye be kan in a place from a place of oneness. In a place of oneness. It no utia na what tell us said ye akwasi bro ni e kan ye be bom nyina so
anyway, yeah, going to see me. Your man say, oh, monoso. Ghana Penny.
That's right. That also changed the more. That's right. That's right. That's right. Beautiful. Vitro. Yo. And yeah, oh, we before us as to us one young queen.
Realignment, re-engineering, revitalization, rebooting, whatever you're talking about, accepted and it is in its rightful place. Now, we are part of the whole, correct. And both the left and the right wings belongs to the same bed. And this very bed, treasurable, here both wings to fly. But one can easily see, say, Obiti benkuma na nimfano so pa de sikan atumu a wo twitwa tekre yigo. Wo twagu. Oka bibia a kire no awante. Kwaya na sesem bia achichide a wode due bia se ka kire ahoma se. Ahoma anomana we si dua we su ye dede. What the assemble ahomase achichide we kwen bibia di na o take your bap be tina na menwe me hona me kura we ahye me. So say na bombofo bi twamu a we ko wire mu a wanya nam. What is anomana nsu an wo pagya nani. O man ni tuo su di ma yawo. Se nda de bia no man me yere de ye aduane a yesu be bia di anomana beto fo won ye ba bia nkwa nkoto so ba bia achichide da hon man ya ma chichide nso efe ne ne ma na kodoso wo hwe aduane ho na ntampe wo ma na chichire hoyi efe ne batatwene o de sika nso pa nti ye ko ne efe ahoma ne ho kire no na no dem na chichide ka chende se wo fa asemmie ne ho amfa nipa ho me ka kire wi na wo ye ne yi a kasa bre obia wana somdwe enti obiti otamana ba akoso di jatum wode na fatum wo tutu takrai papa smile ye landing be kwa kosi esai e asem sebe betume sebo
asem sebe wo so watu ne serebo na say me bo me nto anu na Petron sam yenu ya sam safo wo send me message bi wo akira ha say wo say adana me bash mo father and am say me sre wo dem me mo bi adin sa etino me send bebre o say me makoka say every fool can destroy in seconds but only the wise can take so much wisdom to build. Enti me bash ne father me sre mo bebre me sre mo me pese me Donald Trump be problem. Sam, Mr. Obibri, I don't want to have an issue with your president. Why? Na patron, one also, maybe a patron, so Jan, also, a person di nyansa a higher crown.
Na wasibo okay say ai for question for je etunyumi wati adoa na nka no ho odom kana yie baba nso ko twa mansa nti yesi na uti enwum no edu ba bi osi ko twa mansa twa kakra ma ba nani so besitua na no wa okoso da mejo fa we ya no wotobo nti say yie na to no wote ho a wo sonson so na mete na ai wadani bi no we kurum Fanny Jones na o jeje no ade ode be ntu ehu se ne yare na ba obi ene ukuta aduane kura na Jones kwaku na o de ma no se de be ya because se etriga power for be post no ono emfa no ho na me che no emfa no ho be ka pem bi a efiri akọ na minya ma ya langajua bi aja ya call committee 2 Hakro Beach, West End, Ho Beach, Waraja, ya Tibo no so fire living kakanga, be nimbe be ya Huawei, get to guy be figuring now, she nipan any minute, ya be what they are back on one. Just when you obey do them. Johanna may engage in conversation, and there may as a bottled water be a matter. 5 liter, I'm say 1.5 liter nibi. Oh, unia, abe yako, baby, I got to watch extra will be a kotobi, but quite empire and kind, no metaman, because at that point, when the general best say will be papa. Into no, yendi a gun and combo. Ya had ya soba, ya beka near free friend and to money acquire baby. What? Now, you see. We stand at the compound of a coward to point to where a brave man used to live.
You, Pedro, as a minute, I know I can also really can't catch it. Say we need greater wisdom to build. We need greater wisdom to even realign. You can't want me. So now. Jones asem a wo kan no ekame chairman asem bia ya otaka pa I will say hey don't fight someone who has nothing to lose Don't fight. Don't fight that person. Oh, if you fight that person who has nothing to lose, what over call. And he, one other thing I attack, I will say you learn how to negotiate. When a mosquito gets hooked on your balls. When I been who say, and yeah, baby, I need the hammer. Oh, some places we will more. You need more discerning mind to be able to handle matters. Na ni nyinaa ɛne sɛ wo pɛ sɛ asomdwie pɛpɛɛpɛ yɛ ɛyɛ established. That is why we choose the better approach in handling some of these things. Eti Petrom, me know ya adwene wo say you fra ho ntoma because one hwe ni ya na sɛ Jones trigger ohun na Jones ebedi nsɛmɔne na Jones ebedi nsɛmɔne, but there is a better way.
And that's to your point, no.
Uh-huh. I tell you.
Would you agro? Data was no.
And Petro.
Near my particularly a dear Kurawa office out there, Kwan out there, would delete and delete you. Would delete and delete into say, be a watch, baby, I will post to who say, open to me defend it.
That's right. That's
if
right.
you cannot defend it, let it go. Especially any Western Hemisphere. Hey. So,
Petro, what can some can no wasa boss because I watched a certain video. This one I think they admitted it. Say this technology I can't was say eja someone is sending brem here. Na technology I can't was me say more kind of say privacy America for kind of privacy okay more than privacy and I say privacy.
Maybe English for you can follow activity means make us a privacy.
Okay, all right then. Because when you say America for kind of privacy. So
okay.
Now kyerɛ sɛ your privacy no ɛni hɔ saa ɛni hɔ nti Samsung koraa ɔmo in ɔmo terms and condition ɔmo timi Samsung TV ɔmo ka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɛni nkɔmmɔ bi in front of the TV, right? Because TV na ɛsi hɔnom na wodwen sɛ wo na wohwɛ TV ni nso wohwɛ wo.
Papa sorry. What do you say now? Now you will fear na yedi me ne me wife yedi nkombo no. Ni ye pe baby akra no say samata wo beko vacational classes bi no me ade. Ye call your phones no man started sending commercials. Summer classes are. A one wow. Summer classes e ben baby a yete no. Ne omoni ama omoye. Na bibia me type wo me phones to anase nkomo bia me di o me phones no. It me send ehun ne ama koma my wife. Because you know you use the same plan. Bibia be click so e Facebook, YouTube, you ma o pese o bibia video bi a mehwe me interest no. Bu ha me o form o me hwe me TV. Bi a mehwe na my wife so wo soro. No, so it's the same thing. A pop up when it feed so. We are toasted. Omumwa no mumwa. Intino, say when I won't go carry, na when I hear big cadia, and they were no cocotia. Then Mumano call your mecha there. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. Who ye near maybe a ye dear beshe ya bra bomua at the build a certain thing. Sometimes it takes courageous people for new terrains, but it also takes almost more cautious for other things. Oh, to maintain the new terrain, no ama obi kofa by no. So here we come. We saw near the Sana me ba ko se me.
You
Se me nua no ta be
and come away say him say a more de na or say that could be crans yet you know your penny your home come because said you who no a boama the checks and balances and so a buy a brabum. Oh, you see whichever whatever is happening, oh, there is good happening in there, but that's to your focus, no. And the bachelor the obi hu so yeah can no I'm very certain say or ehunu say obi aka say hey patron me obi hu ade me kwa akọ no sa junction we see so no oduru ho no a me ye ne nye do a me sure say they would certainly take action to that effect. On the identity and a tool sad the because oh when your technology good me boy technology good.
I call the police if I any almost had almost America. Hey, we are victim. They are so police in
Oh, asemo Pedro. You better was it. Na minim say na say untimi mma right? Na eyi enyo ba ko bi a eda ho no a da chi be release. So na asem mi wom a me pese odwene ho na nyame admo a eye reflective Thursday no ochina. Why wabeboye ho nkomo kakra.
Okay.
Or say when my life has said enough, my death won't be rough. When my life, my death won't be rough. When my life has said enough, my death won't be rough. And another line, and so we must say maybe we are until if I want to live peace when I am gone, I have to give truth.
Na enjumu way in papu was trying before and after numbers there.
Let's say the inspiration came after Lumber's death. Yankanasa. So
okay.
And or say if I want to live peace. When I am gone, I have to give truth.
Thank you. Be a hardware na I come kind of thing. To be a ukobo being you want.
Oh, wait there, copywriting. Oh, yeah, you said you own copywriting. Oh, you own copywriting. Yeah, dear.
Maybe I can open a credit. I will do my inbox and
me ponya bro. No two ways about that. Said you'll be able to give us a very good analysis of the song. Why?
A phrase alone cannot help the conversation. You may need the whole chapter. Oh.
The open the be offer chum the end that form and answer open Afrobeat the enemy mudian happen.
Maybe the air then quadia.
Then go out.
Famu said Afrobeat to Spanish beat.
Mate, Petro. Me pone who they are, bro. No tea. Why? I'll do that for you. Okay. Me put two lyrics now together. I'm sad, bro. Why? Okay. Next day, yeah. Utia na follow lyrics no so come. Why? Ti Petron. Thank you so much. Thank you. We look forward to hear from you in the course of the day. Yo, anyway, say Petron. Yeah, the old baby or the makusi na yeah. No further continuation. Still the year of realignment. We align ourselves into greater wisdom. But the baking na makusi na say yebusi ho. E dia pa na consciously. Ye decide say ye be evoku of ourselves. Enti fa unu ye be to say Dr. Jingo. E dia be pa na why wadwin say consciously. When it da ho pa say me pese me yifri Dr. Jingo mu epie. Fa unu ye be to say Jakosi Buachi, unu ye be to say Melchizedek. Oh, you know, I'm not born come work as if it is so. A dear, Anna, consciously, why a wide say, Send you no I know mudili ewa hey. Opese we voku out of them. Aye. If we are realigning ourselves, you what we are consciously seeking to evoke of ourselves going forward. Aye. We may not always get it right. We may not, you know, I say, but when we consciously decide to say this is what we want, we build upon that even when we get it wrong. And that is the question. Hey, and Chiana, you review. Nanatina, Dr. Zazadintu. Me tunchi adi more than Edema. Dr. Ebenezer Amufabuati, unso mechiao. Nana Saribediako, unso mechiao. Ana Messine Papa Yunti, Nana Ketia of blessed memory. America for Amabanyina, Sam. Hey, Mechiamunina, ambassador of Christ. Jacosi Wachi, also to join Tipa. Yanchia, a year United Kingdom for Joseph Abbey, Gamanche. Joseph no minim say Joseph and Nam de na say Joseph Yesu papa de no, so I don't know which is which, but what the Joseph Gamanche ana yanchia United Kingdom for say board chairman so board chairman Mr. Kwaku Eduardo board chairman sending me video we was say wumi adwuma ya na unyansa na kakakra esan say ubi adwuma ana abahunu se Ghana for ebe bi wadwene they will let you know sa pepe netie security updates and as if yenya every now and then. It is because of the criminals that we have around us. And remember, it is the food that makes wisdom possible. What I say, it is the food that makes wisdom possible. The life that we live, what I say, sometimes you know who I say, hey, but you ask yourself, if life made it that way, who am I? Thank you, say, the pains that we go through as we multiply. Oh, and life be decided so. No. Say or person or multiply nipa adasani ewa asase so a. And drew honum na semre no so na se nipa no or person or multiply and ko beto ma free wiem no ma beto ha meboa. But you see the process that even just our women no they go through before they will be able to bring some addition. Masa, expansion is not easy. It goes through a lot. If you are not ready to expand, stay in your comfort zone. And remember, there is no progress in comfort zone. And see, so progress, I remember, you will have to move away from the comfort zone. And you moving away from comfort zone, the challenges that you face now, my brother. Some set business or my friend. We don't want these challenges. They will just fold and then they will return. About Chairman, he's still fighting on. That one I'll give to him. And see, every now and then, so no, either life will give him some more wisdom to do certain things that he needs to improve, or he'll make some people pass his path on which me as support going forward. Sadi no. Sabe penalty. Aye, sabe pe. Enchi Ghana for so offer chum berma. Enchi akese nkoma why offer chum. Menim say ewia ne ball na. Offer chum I sure say we ampa gama no say ewia ne ball Ghana. O tease me. Or say one over about 3 weeks no oba or the ewia ne bebre me so oba or we are the other baby I want trying to feel no one news on the news where we are no me hit an air juma with ya sint no. We be other baby or person was me. Who news will fear. About you. Enjoy your club beer. Why? Enjoy your club beer. No. Yeah, just paying for Bema Benewa, only Belgium for so and of a body Belgium. We are sure so by Juma and so by Juma. And China comes Remoa, Infamum, Nian Queen, said Baya, and then come on, they beat me a cabia for fair. Come. And see, Sam, say Etimin hey, now you're ready there, a pedecabia, say one. I'll omute to whom my uncle Yenima, I, Bamaso.
I drink case of person my thing.
Namana Dumuyi, every time I can fancy a crack.
The Mazin is there. Let me out.
That's right. No worry,
I'll come on a brofuna, and you're on a brofuna. When I'll come broke be brave, net the man.
I heard that board chairman or best sanction what say what board chairman a better sanction some suffer now or the was already easy say or young fantino bukata. It's all good, my brother. It's all good. It's all good. Say busa phone now here
It's all
there.
good. But Obi ahun here, Papa Smiley show baby about him baby.
Oh then.
The other thing I say, you know what, I seen on the basis first, and one of the things that really kept me here when I first came, I don't know if you recall, but when I started coming, I didn't used to talk much. I didn't really say much. I just stayed behind and listen. And that was because, listening to people like just say, and like listening to people, and when you talk to them, it kind of kept me coming back. So they just kind of didn't catch it, and it was nice to hear from him today. And moreover, penny four, I kind of saying penny four, Adada Kuman, I said, Adama Kuman, I said, what?
A
Yeah,
kukudam.
kind of saying
A
penny four,
kukudam. A kukudam.
a
A
kukudam.
kukudam.
Yes,
That's right.
penny four, a kukudam. And what I had to say, the obet me, a bonko more like. I would like to sit behind and just listen.
And then
Hopefully,
enjoy.
I can learn one
Enjoy.
or two things from them. Bino Mupograni or Mokasa, watch my pro. I was hoping you could talk to him. It is only Ambala Castes is watching. Not only just watches to Casa.
Kasayache.
I am come on here. And of course, to me, I can't forget opportunity to be on a show.
That's right.
And
That's right.
it's always so nice and rejoicing to hear him speak,
That's right.
the opportunity that was for always being punctual and always coming through. We need somebody. So without him, we can't even have a show. So opportunity that was to be great for always being on time. All I'm saying is, you know what? I'll take a seat back and listen to
And listen.
24 Akuku Damfo, and hopefully let me about Kwanasi and
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And of course, I can't forget. I hope see one of these days. I know these days. Of our better your host, and Tony Mbonko Mobile. I would say of our bet he always have a controversial idea, if you want to call it that, or he's very straightforward, and that's what I like about him. Like plain, what kind. I know, yeah. So I also one of these days, and it's over to two on us as well. Of course, I always enjoyed those conversations. So you're only penny for a cuckoo down in Bonko, you teach her yet. Watching my back. This year, Pokrane and Kasa.
Watch man. We are kasa fidye no so ne yɛn kasa yɛ but ya kasa sɛne ma kana asɛm no akyerɛ o say video now was send brɛ me no so ɔse yɛbɛbɔ nkɔmmɔ wate yɛbɛbɔ nkɔmmɔ na deɛ tɛ kyerɛ hɔ no tɛ kyerɛ hɔ no ɛne mame ne agya kɔsi wakye mo
sorry for bet no I say so here in boy be a page no
sweet and say eba ne sa na che say otimi no say bibia is sorted wo fa body bibia is sorted bibia is sorted bibia is sorted yo any ba me no eja kwesi buache mo nkomo kakra perhaps ye bitima bon nkomo kakra ansa na madan chiri e de ama minuanom mpanyimfo a wo mehwe chiri kama e de ama enti eja kwesi buache say otimi nka any bamaso
Papa, I drink Casio.
I feel I'm gonna from Messiah. Several called there. Sweet.
But this and your four, but when you for quick fun on a
no problem. You see, we were say, one year bombarded and now attack us and now say Akwantufuo radio, yana etima techie. Baby, I would be you want to find a means just to listen to it one way or the other. It's just say, just among ourselves, so we have some components within us. It evokes certain things among ourselves, and that is what we want to consciously guide that energy to bring the very best out of us. Uti Samsafwa, he made mention of that. ɔno no tie patron a na biribi kyɛ sɛ biribi yɛayɛ no so na biribi yɛayɛ no saa pɛpɛɛpɛ nti agya kwasi boakye wɔ so wɔ registrar sɛ hemfo but still la no meyɛsure sɛ ne headset hyɛ no so a wɔtie paa kɔ so no tie mmerɛ pa mu no na wayɛ dɛ bɛ na waba ne saa na ɛteɛ deɛ a na nka megyina America hɔ a me ne ayi abɔ nkɔmmɔ Dr. Jingo but yɛnkɔ Ghana yɛnkɔ ɔman Ghana na yɛne wɔfa twum barima ɛmmɔ nkɔmmɔ ɔfa ewie a mɛkɔ bɔ chairman so before I hand over to anuanom to carry on nti ɔfa twum sɛ ɛteme nka ɛneɛ bama so
Well, I didn't catch you.
na ɔfa mpɔm te dɛn
I'm very well, thank you. Yourself and I'm from this
obi aho yɛ na ɔfa me busa sɛ mpɔm te dɛn na ebetuma katwi ana
oh, me to be say me I say now I man you know who crab but the English just came on. So let's go with it. Yeah. It was not intentional. Okay. It was an involuntary. No, I did not intend that. It's a way a program, but sometimes.
I see.
I know it will not hurt.
No.
It didn't kill it.
I say, over. I don't know ever powerful. Anyway, Vigate.
Oh, good. Good is a good. On there?
Me too good.
Wunderbar, prima, wunderbar.
Wafa.
Yeah, that's like that makes the world go round. You see, when night it makes everybody happy and that unnecessary confrontation. I think was a angle at me fire. German military kakra also kakra ubusa question. Yeah, assist. In fact, healthy. When you're able to, if I'm able to put a smile on somebody's face, you know, it helps. Your heartbeat, you are relaxed mentally. It's beautiful. Let's live and let live. Let's not so unnecessary coca toxic. You know, let's drop all the toxicity. The world is such a beautiful place. But some people just want to bring unnecessary toxicity. And drop that unnecessary, that ego. Let's drop it. Especially at the end, we call it a spade, and then let's live. The world is therefore it's a bigger place for all of us. You know.
Of said all canning so. Say mpanyimfo me ebani me bu na ofachum mu ni ya na wa correct me why mpanyimfo kan say no say entesi kokko e wo bi anum na emum ye jai na ya tifita so so say sa ben me bu ni ye me bo a
perfect.
na said ya wo kan you know it takes us to nkoma aye di say e de ba ade and consciously we are deciding say you be evoke out of ourselves. On say of a chum, we no, we betimi aye assessment who say saa bia we say no say me the blue share ho no mo a over control mu over ka ush ebe o ya na me banso a me mini pa say nya me nsa keke kura na me de bebo ho no me de hama pa ana ebe bo ho so obaka ush na se wan hwe ni ye anso a unyaka ush a from a place of pain if you want to just operate from that just the place of pain now also the ebe free ogun aba no na ebe catastrophic I like that word so enti and so Sabin so hopa and
so be the hammer, but we see the major Kumi, where I never was upon him and Yana somebody a baby about to see. Now, David and Goliath, so so I don't Trump or you cook. I said one day, dear kitty baby, and then I fired the first caution. That's examples now. The way and they say I've noticed British Parliament.
Mm-hmm.
They are very angry. They are debating in the House of Commons. So follow it. I mean, I did follow it. And yet, Obia say, and yet, and Tisi Obi Bejano yo. I mean, the man is unnecessarily controversial. And it's not. The world is a peaceful place for all of us. Why is he doing what he's doing? Yeah, it defies every logic. It's illegal. It is wrong. And yo, one day somebody else, maybe they see 2011 and 9/11, you know, once will be so, you know, so I be no, I build up World War III. Yeah, we don't need that.
All right.
America don't need it at all.
Okay. Of a jum. Sound come way, yeah, best I revisit ebium. Now, perhaps maybe when we come another time, I no, I owe assignment. It's say, people are looking at whatever is happening and then they are looking at it as a case of power play. Oh, now I'm Akwantufuo cry analysis say on the day that Maduro that's how their friend Maduro was captured and they were going to sign an oil agreement to be with China and the base or the currency base of the agreement was not in dollar.
Rich, rich
all these all these things, when you have tasted that kind of power, that kind of superiority among other things, over a long period of time, and then certain things are just about to just take you from that position. Agitation kakra etumi eba nipa su. But when we come another time, we may perhaps have to revisit the Nkoma ID some time ago, the definition of power. The definition of power. What should be the definition, the progressive definition of power that we can have or we can use as a reference point to work with? Because a power play. A power play. American for so money chua music and obi chua music more. Anna yes what one deca in $1 trillion. So $1 trillion. So Oman Chesica they send a woman problem. They can manage the can at any particular. I mean some of these things we will say, you look at how the world is being played now. You ask yourself, say, hey, yes.
Remember, Papa, America by over 300 years, there have been many presidents. Papa with the oil.
I offer you. One other thing is what perhaps maybe when we are talking about this, we need to be very overall.
Yeah,
the American say one thing I will say, yeah, very quite mindful of it, and as they say, when or no, be out or can openly, the obey be but Akwantufuo honma omo kata omo nanso no so nim say over
say more acceptable
okay it's kata o nanso no so but consciously now yeah no
and we can contain that one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, when you so there have been times let me quickly in the 70s, the US was very tense nearly every week or 2 weeks. Now, like I say, the whole world was going into flames because they were hijacking every 2 weeks. Yeah, in Europe and in the Middle East. Somewhere that's our papaya war high being no ni power be out. Then we are saying in Europe every 2 weeks was a hijacking. They very much involved. You're hijacking Air France and Lufthansa say near the Akosia. So the biggest one any 19 August 1976. Yeah, policy and PLO for hijacking your friend is saying Air France plane B. Over Europe and you could see Uganda and Entebbe. So that beautiful somebody movie crowd the raid on Entebbe, which included some Israeli passengers. maybe I see, we've gone through a lot now. To say, if we are still more stable, kakra. Yeah, yeah, that is how it should be. Now, Papa, listen, the whole of Europe will be you see now. I know, say Europe for me are more sensible. They are leaders. One big player, it will not get explosive. Yeah, diplomat behind the scenes. 24 team Komo, why wouldn't we hear English with the Whitehall, top diplomats, They are contacting other leaders in Europe and also about before Greenland. Yeah, belongs one more. They are working around the clock to stop that nonsense. That will not happen. Because if it does, I know it will not happen. Some level of peace will be broken. Nipano, mentally when you're stable and he's not a good leader, and then you go down in history as the worst president. United States in every one person even in America, Supreme Court for Crown, they are taking him on. So Supreme Court for because it requires certain decisions to do that, when you're emergency, but we not say there are reprise house, it hasn't gone through Congress. This is not an emergency. I hear one man. You see, it defies the logical democratic principles. There are levels. He hasn't gone through anything, and now say if another country rises up to stand up to America, they are called war. How do you go to war without going through Congress? That's the first principle. And democratic principle hinges on certain principle. You have to seek permission from Congress. It has not been sought. That has not been done. And the president here, he hasn't got the power, the legal powers to do what he has done. It is illegal. He has been indicted 33 times. The man is a candidate for prison. You know it, I know it. And there will be a time, the whole world will see, said this same man, he'll also be matched up like Madura, he will handcuff and sent to some American plenipotentiary. He'll put him in jail at a certain point. Yeah, that is a possibility, So he'll not sit in the White House indefinitely. There could be a time where all the powers that be, would then say enough is enough. He has done so many wrong things already. It's on record, 33 indictments. That is a candidate for prison straight away, and he's still hanging on there. And then now he's adding more. The Madura case on top without any congressional approval, and you are committing America, taxpayers' money sending these Delta Force. It costs a lot of money to do that. So I know sometime there will be a time where even within the US, you'll be taken off. Until let's wait and see how it plays out.
No, okay.
Let's wait and see.
Okay, you offer.
Not the best part. Let's wait. All of us wait and see what happens at another some future date.
Okay, all right then. Offer. Now, one question some time ago I was asking myself. I'll say, if we could see through the history of each other, what would we be seeing, right? And so we'll share the history of if perhaps you can just take a little dive into the history of Donald Trump. I don't know how far you'll be able to dive and see through his history. What do you think you will find in there? Perhaps through even if say it is in our past that we'll be able to understand our present. So
Precisely.
Perhaps when you dive a little bit deeper into the history of the man, what would you discover in his history? Over to body. Over to you. Over to you. Over to you, over body. Thank you.
Papa.
Wafa body. Good afternoon. Maybe I want to begin say afternoon. Yeah. Michia, for Nimina. I say, if we are see a back of pay, na a nipper back of pay, or any war, young she as she said, one a crying fast with a dear. So, Papa, na papa ni me didn't come away. The whole ahum tibe baby, or no crona or person of Rano. Woman did not court in prayer, Macomacon, a diasamian, ya taking the fingerprint baby. The whole say, and one wants to try a memu, the papa, democracy, rule of respect for the rule of law. As I said, maybe your United Nations, you know, you this war. Now, the oye, na ochre adepana, ochre adiboni. What the granted class, Papa Madura, why you bonny crano in cancer about the same can't you know. Yeah, another president will not do what he has done or befa Akwantufuo be so na necessarily, you know, and let's say in Krubi Crowns, America for a British Parliament, Parliament or London, Omcase. The Sadia Argentina Prime Minister no Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, one man, that's a force of phone court, you know, and found by one so committee crimes will be. So, we come Palestinian over 1 million. It was a simple thing. So, why you wait here? Okay, so, say you wait. And I feel the president of Honduras also, one of the dinner semi finding guilty, say, what ton drugs. And so, the same Trump, we are pardon, we dine. Now, I say, either say, Mr. Trump, maybe your time, and other reasons, we know the other. Anyway, me follow up, you know. No so no any chrome or America for no Supreme Court for be or much a BC there be the all you know and yen no no BB Sano Tiana it's a the back Congress on Parliament Cassiano now omi di home combo one more pencil na san why the way you know we in emergency power say yes will be able to I say America man so no aka say and the we and your crime piece you know nipa pii enya me nkwa na me ka ho asem onwa ani krom ho on penifo pa na o mo ka ho asem afi na efrase nti em say yi nyina ebe tinyi eni be na nsa na wotwe no bo hu say ebe build up be na ye hu nti papa ne de sabi decision niema bi a wode ofa kwan so de ya na emfa kwa mu enso ya na wode kwan fofo bi akata so nti si tira nye yi a obi saa no obe kan wiase nyina yetira bobom na kwakofa ekon kese ye abi asida the last one is Second World War nipa ba ko pe ne friend Adolf Hitler not Berlin wonu nko the cop go behave said the Trump ye bi wiase no ekoku kan wiase ama yen ye ne chamre Ghana ne friend Gold Coast yen ka ho abro English for na na hwe so ye be chichie me ekoko ntokwa see defeat Hitler ene yi Second World War before P me of cry ya be chi no ko bi so nkoko oh ne friend no wotewa na ya cho conscription ye de soldier atade a show ne do a ship na e do ko Burma India ho ne Hitler soldier ene je ayifo no Japan for soldiers kwa akoko ntokwa Ghana for P ko wo e ko ya so wo mu ni Adolf Hitler enni bibia yo nipa ba ko pe se adayi Papa Trump the kofa kika ye nyina exribo mo enti no obi saa no na mahwe ni ye so yes sir
Okay Russia on Ukraine tokwa no Uba kai de kofa asan tokwa no bai
me kai kakra bi sisi a wo da bom ye emirenti ye nuanom so ho bia na afi na mbedwere ho akwai ye wonim no fato wa bia wo kakra be ka me so me die no na me di kakra aka
oh me kakra na me kan say Putin kisu sa akwa we say one sa terrorist no ye
nema bi
mo de normal bebrebe wura Russia
okay
wo side no obetu na firi so the same thing to say you and we are seeing na sorry tia Putin said no Ukraine is sovereign into no ma omo nko ho man tentama European Union to say atuoni ayi kota Ukraine but and then obi atu awuro obi so akọ ne krom akọche ne president we are seeing na Europe na omo ano de omo te ho eti we dey say we are say no hey fairness bi wo
yo mate your question we say no difference kakra wo mu and say on said the see na nsane ne Trump wakochi president of another I said wa bechi ye mahama yo so Putin on chi Zelensky on chi no with Zelensky ti ho ti tu kwan wa London wa Paris wa Washington on nanam ho and the tosu mienu difference kakra wo mu say Ukraine no until 1989 na Russia ho ne friend of Soviet Union to be kaya 1989 no Gorbachev ma inchichemu bae no na chetom the whole nyina na Russian the come from USSR Union of Soviet Socialist Republics no mukaho. Yes, it's here. Eastern part of Hono, Crimea, woman, you know, can Russian language, Russia for and a tiho, woman tihono. So, and I'll be who say, baby, I know year, nuclear one way in a crown, a one ye no. So, one more nuclear bombs in one wine, atomic reactor P, Cassia big some years ago, crime say assembly bar home. Na Ukraine side Russia for ya. Just a Soviet Union, kakaka. A munchiche by ma. I say we acting home. And about 20 years ago, 1989, when you know come home. In terms of Ukraine, I different kakra from Venezuela, the kakra difference kakra a boom. Who's it? To say Wakoti president or no Tinikum. Putin on Kochi president to be a year or no any crew for Russia for so tea. I've started so far, can Russia Casa, Nimianum, the man in an warm. Venezuela and can America, Mukrapchi.
But the American say, and no crumpo a can or more or fighting for say, no. We are no majority no support to Ukraine. But the next to Ukraine or more, I know Casana is different. When you say, I double standard near the TV.
Double standard, the only year, the Bia, name see, I mean, London there. One more do and let your parliament or London, one more Casa Adia, Papa Trump or and then I brought them say one with a bra, a quine papa in the EBBA. Into us, no, that's what I understand. And you can say so. One small money Delta Force for Enkochi Benjamin Netanyahu, or also Wakum Palestinian for more than 1 billion in 2 years. Onkochino, the human rights, no, so yeah, womra, yeah, will be a human rights, you know, any idea to my Ewa Bruchi man. So, with the Ebo Boba, who say they're okay, they're making a bedroom baby, no. Europe for no woman. To say, what was I? The apostle say, what for Greenland, as I see that Europe is so hard, and yet Denmark for the also work with Yaka. We patrol. I say, we would tear one in pennies. I said, you will be a Nandini Mukana or Kikaka. So, and she, and yet the question. She begins a Europe, you know, and we almost sorry, as old. If you know, 17 years ago, Akwabi, what? Germany, barely different adopt Hitler. The Suban, you know, pepper. I can't be asking United Boom, Yadi Boko, Squire Kawa. You bet see, you were fun yet and done being wrong for Kunto, how many Hitler for Kunto. So why would you be quite fear? You be a one war fan of the country. Mimi fear, you be fair because you're Kunto.
Of I say, Nuntina, we are no, Yankase and Kahono, and Nuntina, yes, is a boy between us or catching and say sorry and so. The Baba also.
Yes. Until dear Papa Trump all year and dear. With the woman who said, Nanu Gracia, America for now, sorry, Etian, almost Supreme Court, and the other senators. And to say, see, memory they are than Sunday up able eba. So, until you know, quite bomba for so. Won't be see ourselves. Now, I pay just to see about a better with a better. So, now, yeah, think, yeah, nti kakra me kan why se bi bia ni obi mja
yeah better around
I go run for yo me do me da se yo
Mr. Safo is here one about a bocha mana
Yeah, board chairman, you cry among for an area, sorry, yes, sir. Today, portrait every point, yes, sir.
Okay bocha man Mr. Bocha man bamaso
I drink Cassie.
Any Mr. Safo to bocha man no mami na me nye
Hey, just a fool to mono, just say.
No, but wait, yeah. Because question, no grab, no question down on my watch,
So, and there are questions and answers. And so one time in the radio, no, so I feel 2026. It's in my office, Shapa. Obia auntie in Bibia, I mean, Mobia Fishapa. I think for front and me Messiah also. You say, the no of can see in nine cat, a bed tree up in the Akoa and Cabeboa.
Good.
And round the car be with you, Sam said, me see which is Nanuni be about more or more water me was about confrontation is not my nature. Inti me try tie mo keka ya kokodu echire. Send the baby ameka no. Me see ye fidie no ekwechire. Inti say oba na oba be express wadwen try and be maybe a median, take the median of the issue. But if you go into the extremes, it can end up well for you or it will not end up for you. Now your advice I made and advice. We all come here to give advice, but never more taking a third world war, yeah. Papa, your America, it's not going to help any of us if we try to belittle asɛm a obi aka. Wɔm sɛ obiara wɔ n'adwen ɛna mememba ha no sɛ mebɛbelittle obi. I try to take the median of every issue. Ɛno ɛyɛ biribi a na mpɛ sɛ meka na ɛnra no, but na mefi sɛ sɛnea ebi mu agyina gidigidigidi ayɛ sɛ ntɔkwa na ɛkɔ so no ɛde sika bi ba bɛto ɔmo accounts mu anaasɛ if you support Trump ɔbɛsan ne check de ama wo. He's not going to sign any check for you. He's just making money for himself by creating all this mess. Nti yɛnya abotrɛ na nsɛne bi wɔ ma yɛbɛ fidie no so a sɛnea meka sɛ nkɔfoɔ bebree tie yɛn no. Yes, you nkɔfoɔ bebree tie yɛn. Nti what impression are you giving to those people listening to you? Anyway, yes, badwuma yɛbu no bɛ yɛnka n'asɛm nti deɛ mede ma no bɛsi wɔ no. Nsɛm bebree kɔ so wɔ wiase mu sisi a no obiara ani hɔ no ma ɔbɛka kyerɛm sɛ deɛ kɔ so wɔ wiase na ɛyɛ ne dɛ. Ɔabɛka sɛ deɛ kɔ so wɔ wiase na ɛyɛ wo dɛ no nam sɛ probably sɛ yɛkɔhwehwɛ w'adwene mu kakra. Because the world is so unsafe. And in Maria, me can say, yes, American soldiers are special forces are kidnapped oil tanker be called Russia, and Russia so react into it's bubbling. It is bubbling. Koso into and the energy that we generate. Oh, if we generate peace energy, the peace baby we are say. But if we are always generating hatred or up in arms with each other now, maybe as not enko send yes echo. Yeah, deba yeah my Ghana, which I always want to talk about, say we share about that a free sooner. I say the cost of Ghana be no mudio muhu ye omono the omupepe and omuka. Oh, ye na ye my yadwin nko benkrum ni hu say then what is the interest of Ghana? What is in the interest of Ghana? That is what we should all fight for, but not for political parties. Oh, obi ba na ebisa ne say oh no I didn't know person obey flag bearer so person be flag bearer because of my party person be party leader. Why? Yenhwe Ghana na ewo ho no. Yenhwe yenka de ebebo kuro ne ejina ni na so. Because Ghana is not poor. Yehwe abanfoforo ye wo so ya 1 year yi. Yesi enkonko bo besia bia me de minim mate. Yesi enko besia bia obebia. Enti eba ne sen na mra abam dada na ekọ na ejije aka bebre ho ho no. Na we mu aba. Na yemu enkonko bo besia obebia na mwetumi ebu man ne se na yesi ebu no. That is what we should be discussing. That should be our preoccupation. Nti mumehwe ne ye ne nka nsɛm a abɛma yɛ nkran na yɛtumi because what is going on in Europe and in the West is neither good for any black person. I'm telling you.
No crapa.
The man be sure.
Yo, Aja, a better as a senior all kind of the BC, say, you mu na yankasa yehu sɛ adeɛ no sɛ na ɛda nti a na ebi a yɛntumi nso a na obi baeɛ ɔmaa so a ɔde kɔ nti no ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛ support blindly me Trump me support no obiara wɔ ha onim sɛ me support no paa but ɛnyɛ nneɛma nyinaa na wobɛyɛ na sɛ ɛne me madwene no mehu sɛ ɛnyɛ ade pa a mɛdi w'akyi no maama me support no obiara nim sɛ me support no but nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ na ɔyɛ na anyɛ yie a mɛkyerɛ madwene nti agya yɛbɛda wo ase paa ambassador
Of body.
agya
And real quick, before Ambassador Krabebana,
okay okay
that's me glad to make it that point because no Boucher America that was one thing I'm coming back as also so you are one person I know say who support to NDC, like you're a strong supporter by BBN and back to the question Papa Smilo posed to answer and I think say or saying how can we consciously evoke I guess the goodness out of each other now. How can we do that? As I said, like I feel Simon moment said that yen to your boni yeah we should find a way to do that because of a wedding middle example games and I can we will be who support to the and also who the enya okay but you move be now it's also support it who say you're wrong but finding some sort of way to try to justify it consciously to try to evoke the goodness out of each other. And butcher man, let me tell you, what shall I say and what shall I say here by all kinds I could see like go by an hour 2 when it was good, but what shall I say and in the middle of the Trump on no on Pesikambe go to come on to come by song. Perhaps you didn't realize or you didn't think about it, but when you make such statements now, that kind of statement, and it doesn't evoke the goodness out of other people. It only perhaps annoy or provoke people to come and speak harshly and to say, yeah, moment shut down, yeah, consciously, yeah, 2 a month of one, I see, yeah, try to say a big book the goodness out of people now. We should be more careful in the words that we choose and how we, the message that we deliver here. I say it to you because okay, here by when you make that statement now, obitting and you cocoa pie or baba defended by her to be so kakram never so no probably call him
yɛbɛda wo ase yɛbɛda wo ase yɛbɛda wo ase paa nso ne wo deɛ kakra ambassador sɛ ɛsi a wabie wo ho
Yeah, of about in the Senra, the audio media, Messiah and Mina.
ɛnɛ deɛ sɛ ma wo si ɛbrɛ yɛ asɔre nti no
Na me baso a something na me ba. And no say na mo break. Na me break and I lock him say oh mami nkasa. That's fine.
Oh sir. Wow, ɛnɛ ne kasa.
O say nya so nti na amaza don kasa. And say okay man.
No be ye joke keke. Una sa bomba de so far sa.
Ayo so baba de ma so kwa open nti no.
Wa ma so open wo.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Trump nipa.
So sorry, Church of Christ in terms of me Bible say Church of Christ your coach or support to a devil saka ho engine because they are running cocoa break.
You yankwe.
Yeah, me am timi because Jack and they say me baboy no on co school you know me na ma me ko drop in school
more.
And yeah but that thing is senior the uja fuye the any also ko Ghana because you say you good and galam say yes no engineer obekọ no ko koje amaya nke so be dinas
Say nkakra o hwehwe yanum se eyiwe yanum anti kakra okọ sade ne se okọ we na yanka ne hwe ya na oto asokọ ha nti kakra emu se na o kan asem bi o Was say American soldiers powerful see I say omo ankasa America near powerful in the whole world. Omo special way omo way into a hudi into a try and kakra. Nti say enra me kra so me kan ha say sana ye kan dia Ghana fo bebre so e wo man mu omo so omo ho kire omo. Kwabra mu nyina omo ka because opposition ho kire no. Sana Akufo Addo wo so na me so meti ase me ho kire me. It is obi me kwati ase me ho kire me nti no. Na mti Spain president say ma ho say Ghana fo bi say omo ho kire omo ti bi kotu Ghana ban agu a. Ye ko ne sa enya ne ye.
Yeah, one thing. What the only thing I say, so no we more oil. So just here. That's the only thing. No oil, no, because on I for oil tycoons, companies in that I don't know. So catch you so man 1 billion on the campaign. No one what's the answer?
Allegiance say document.
It's what document. No. The document on more the code group more. I'm document.
There be say ono de any de who say ono no say hunu no na also din say hunu.
That's the market. Oh, so catch all companies all man one.
Oh, ambassador come we be the power by be ordering so someone.
Yeah, because Marua I packing a binti.
Okay.
I'm saying no.
And Trump so at say can ahead party.
Okay.
And Opa we are no aba.
Yeah, we have because baby Marua crowd I'm saying.
Yeah, now aba. Yo. Over Kwame. Bama so they also support ku nti no. Ya me Donald Trump so akwachi obi afro say ne toare you wadan for. Na no nke be ku against no. Over Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Bama
Unika mama efishia pansa.
Bama so. Oba ya. Aha,
Afisa se bra na yakum Trump. Every we are seeing.
Wasumasi ekotu di pa no kra Burkina Faso.
Na abrantie we you nipa what be chasing no. Ono amemu ya Traore ono Trump no betumi ayebi. Na he ora no. Yo. Ye fra bibi courage. And Napoleon ka say courage interest say ubetumi akun. But I was all say so what you so nya hodin o so say wo akokoduro. That's all. Enti utra on mona akwa epuopu aye no obi entumi nka ho asem a. Ata ye betie ni na yo baby odini nam Denmark kwa asase so. Na nokre to de da wa no aka. Denmark baby a wo mo akodi asase no enye wo mo dia. Enye wo mo dia. But yem fan say wo mo de hwe so. Ena wo no wudi by force. Some ekoji. Enye ho nko. Eyi de tunabu de obi enim say sabi. Me hu do vote ma tunabu a. Tunabu be ye president. E wo mind say na de ya so. Na wo so am this guy can anu order o. Na yen na what did that? Ah wa munim say ne sense nya dwuma. Ma go to ama no abeye president. Ena wan ko fro bia o ko wi obi mu wa be yi Boko Haram fo a na top no akofa no ah e dey kura ne wiase we ayi eti afiya ye wura na ke se sia no be sia ki afiya no ni na yi enu ni kota de na ke se waji wiase nyina afa na wuni be na o ye nya wuni mu amenkanjo wo ye se de be ya sika be kan fie sika kes enkrofo ni ma wagidi aboso Now, I am Amanima. Now, we also a prophet can one here. Watch a moment. Because, a Kubiba saying, Iraq. Now, Iraq Bush, Okoya, the prophet of Canada, and the Conwa could be a booty noon. Sanya di bet neviasi. Eh, enti geze unim bibia. Me to me who say nothing anyway putting the different. Putting the protecting your mind. Into us say the matter more they want to me if you may see the course. Enti neja oye di oye no. Say why any years so any the will be a penasum be. Ah, timide me hold your men for. But already, what to Africa? Why hit your friend is saying? Why hit friend is saying? Nigeria. Oh, Sabe hit Burkina. Are they just now Africa, who is here? She told me. Now she told over petty women. Ah, no. We have people who have no courage. And no more dear so. Me wa wanting. Enti ofa bedru fie se bedru fie a mesa abawai ofa boy do timi nka oh enti mi ka se gu wrong
Oh, that me too.
ah me ade a me pekura ni se me ka sa na obi enti
Me too.
o se
ya to nka ti wo dia nya hwe fa to
Ya to kanti to aso no ya mo.
what ya sa afisia pa
Ami se na ya ti ko ya to ko fa fa mi kasa.
What are you to Trump? What want the Trump to be your war? What could Trump? Who go the
what to me me foko opa won si Africa ah ya wo motia ya wo Akwantufuo ya wo shire
What about that?
ya wo na dia ya friend is say so you have been in info ninya de be hwino ya srono ah ama kwa mo trust na mesa ya ba
yo ene adru patron so patron ba masubio patron
For watching current in Casayo, 7 me Akasa.
Oh monko so be a mo ntimi so ya peace mi wi a me ba mu later.
yo patron
Enjoy
so
conversation, you know.
patron so enye free de ene of a coffee
Tell me can Papa Trump the name away no enye adepa na English for omugu so obudin komo London ombepa as in papa bi aka say san kwasa say mu ntwa so en fa sum die ba some can say 77 years ago akwa papa bi no te bele e friend Adolf Hitler say suban boni ya Trump ye bi no ye o ya no atwa so wo call France baby afọ kwa betiel Emma General Charles de Gaulle wo dwane firi ho ebetra UK etire ko akotra Congo no afa France nyina no afa Holland no afa Europe nyina so ebi na sa papa America buy over 300 years omanya very good leaders bebrebe Malcolm Yerubi na se bi suban enye pa obi te se Ronald Reagan and afi Bush fui and afi Donald Trump woman aka nyina they were assembly peja in 1961 Cuba Kennedy and Khrushchev a ka deck to nuclear bomb but woman de a kasa diplomacy woman transit in komo and the trouble ko to ko yan tutu ba ko kra nan woman ko Caracas One more nipa bebre security for one. One more jay just nipa me do be na jay bribe. One more ye ho kwami tua asanteme mo kwami tua. One more jay bribe. Ye kum bebrebe including some Cuban advisors and protecting no. Nipa mo kum bebrebe so. Akwa say ye no Saddam Hussein e call you kum nipa Baghdad bebrebe echi Saddam de ahoma so no me ewia oye ho. Gaddafi nsi sa ye kum nipa pi wi. And what they are to akoto Venezuela, so oil crew ya. Meaning say Britain for there, and there's a lot of discussion in the British Parliament. Ombefa a coin issue, no more kind, yes, a same party to Papa Nichi. Now I adubreo. Hona me many woman other European leaders say did kobo. Enti the moment ye say me no be ye what be a me dem gidi say I started to London, no, the Parliament, no, we pay assembly country, American president, now, Adubrel, Abba, me GDN, many that's why. Now, if we are free for us, not saying you be free as ya. But you never to quack car, we are saying where is me. BBI, the Mra, abroad, we want to Mra. That's democratic governance. Is that how they behave? You are behaving illegally. There's no law and man at Papa Trump quite no way do ye and bien yasi. Yes, sir. I call the boy as you see. Say, yeah, yes, I'm because a dictatorship. You go to say the pacro. And soon I'm to watch us, we are number one dictator. Tap a pay or two American court are indicting 33 felonies. They are taking the fingerprint 33 times. Donald Trump. Some record, you didn't see that in the history of America over three from Thomas Jefferson, no more wine. President Bienwa, you are taking young Jackson to 33. He's the first one. And the one was a yes, Yamina Semi. And he Britain for almost free Casa, one back kind of Sambia, I do bro beba. Why, Mama, Yefa, you have been interested. She would Sana, me, Mecano. Why? If you know about we should come. Hello? Hello?
Yo, Upper, you better was it. Upper, you better was it. And, you know, I'm glad to say you're being optimistic. By at the same time, you know, I guess I'll caution you. I don't even know if the word is caution because here's a case that you're dealing with somebody who doesn't operate by the rules. And Kameka say, you know, it's going to be a long year by we have what he's just finishing his first year, so 3 more years. The world, you know, for the next 3 years, you know, it's going to be very, very interesting, for lack of better words. So I mean, I know the Europeans for having meeting anyway, but by the end of the day, this is a guy. He makes decisions solely by himself, and it's always me, myself, and I. He doesn't consider the rest of the world. I wouldn't say hold your breath, but I'm glad to say you're being optimistic. Perhaps you know something will awaken him. But just like Papa Smiley said earlier, now let's go and let's keep on just evoking the goodness in each other. Because at the end of the day, it's a war from procrastinating and now can you know. So at the end of the day, if we show enough love to each other and we care for each other now, yes, one person will try to divide us, one person if we all come together, I think you kind of say prior where you back when you come home to me. Sɛ onipa baako face of better tea wiase nyinaa ntam ne sɛ wiase nyinaa yɛtumi ka bɔ mu ne sɛ yɛsɔre gyina yeah, sure say you know we'll try but at the end of the day no yɛn nyinaa ka bɔ mu no will be more than him so let's keep on showing one love to showing love to each other and just hope for the best anyhow for all kind of yeah deɛ ɛbɛkɔ akɔsi.
Yeah.
See.
Oh, Britain for any Casa will be die.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I hope you're right. I hope so because it's not good for anybody. Because anyway, thing be kind of we are all connected. Baby in Casa Media, it's never gonna work that way.
Now, Mr. Sapo, America by over 300 years. President Fobi said and won't be able. They were very, very good, respectable presidents. Yeah,
the one thing you have to understand is you have to remember, like this whole thing didn't start yesterday. It's been a long time planning, which is why the first thing he did when he came into office and he started tearing down the institution. Like people don't believe in this institution like they used to. Okay, so Obama crap by Ghana, but when you have strong institution, everything seems to work.
Mr.
He
Trump
knows that.
said,
He came down and he's tearing it down. So when the institutions are teared down, and you pack the court with people that will say yes, Amasa to you now, second and then at that point, you take action and you do whatever you want swiftly. You don't even need to get any approval. Yes, I agree with you. Maybe it's not within the laws, by who's going to check him. Institution
who said American Supreme Court down. They've started asking questions. The Supreme Court in states. There's a lot of talk.
But keep in mind who put those Supreme Court judges and who put them there. He put the majority of them there. So at the end of the day, they respond to him. They not to the country, they respond to him as individual. These are people that he handpicked. A lot of judges he handpicked. So to them, to him, they owe him a favor. So gone are the days now people work for the country. Now they work for a man. When every time it becomes like that, and then Ghana all the time, I can't Ghana, but Ghana, that's one of our problems. People don't work for the country Ghana, they work for the presidency and for the parties and those things. And the minute you start doing that,
and yet
the result is just chaos. It's just chaos to ensue going forward. So hopefully, like I said, it's just gonna be a long 3 years and just embrace yourself and try to live a decent life and we can all get through this, And I guess, like they say, every time before there's a storm, before there's a calm, there's a storm or something like that.
Yeah.
So perhaps, this is just a storm we're going through, and at the end, things will settle down.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Nkurɔfoɔ mpanyinfoɔ a ɛwɔ ha sɛ yɛdi nkɔmmɔ afa abɛt kora wankasa wonkan bio menim sɛ wobɛkasa
wanka kakra ne yɛntie
afa abɛt wɔ hɔ a
Madika ka say Trump normal way, but offer and some more can in say Europeans UK for Bakasa in no me share that believe who's uncle for no because the instances people are and yet just cash out and the way on see a tumricano a different but European city hana akoya tayawu
okokum Palestinian see
oku almost omoko parliament na o shada manipa 3 discuss o monye protest no my protest na yen support me say at the end of the day no e dey na omoka kire no omonka but yet why na Europeans ya sorry betu Gaddafi kun no say o motriti ne nkrofo yet why na Europeans sorry call o money America fo call Saddam Hussein so don't say any idea na kwaye ya jama mu kro ya to aba wi an tantama na mo aba na so say o opposition na wene a body na ya mandate no o kura to me wo o man ni mo no enti democracy na nkasa no a problem democracy a problem o mo de ba so mo de be manipulate ya kan most democracy no whole law so ne say electoral commission na wo kro no so no and a bubble aba no by the moment the beto aba no e wo country bi so a the ebia opposition here enkrofo na western world na planting no yemma body na ya mandate ni so no mo aba no o mbebo kra no Europeans na di kind of mo di aba a president na lusu or manipulate o bully opposition no or rege no mo aba kan mo di agum and so almost the control social media na first and crown traditional media na no mo control bibia even though na kra no would rare news no true to ano omoma upost kura nko omo ankasa discussions bi agugum so omo na control bibia because utie enkrofo asem a yesi China for kura akọ anka omo ne Venezuela kwa akọsan deal no na omo ekoye send your fire say you kum nkrofo bebre no the same thing na meso manya some information no but who say no nsa
Venezuelan soldiers bebre
bebre
omo
ano omo
omo say am say omo nka omo kum ni papa nsa no omo de Madura edini eko New York omo kum ni papa omo spray kum ni pasa mo so we democrat ye de yes Ghana omo ka say President Mahama Akufo-Addo onye bukotu abanu ntunu
sanete obi kwa ko demonstration keke na ya to tie gas no ye say oman no nipa ne oman panyine ne nya oman na mpe no twese 30 million crofo Ghana ko demonstration ya kwa aburo so fa no 1 million na 2 million by 30 million crofo no se nipa 2 million ko na emu 50,000 yes doso emu 1,000 wu a ombeka se oman panyine
wo kum nipa ntie ntura ba no we dictator ye ntuno dictator ben and a change Donald Trump and a change no Adolf Hitler kwase asem na enti no maka Adolf Hitler kwase asem na wo Germany ebia na oyi kakra obe no akeka
offer
nyina trabo
Trump nko na wo dictate America presidency ne the majority no Obama ba enyo no kokum Gaddafi Obama ele kokum no
and also one the boys say some go yes I
minni no wasam moye Clinton
yeah one of them were gentleman on the no on your basa
sa even Joe Biden kra na yesi ono nka obe gentle ayi no kra no hwe Ukraine yi nyina no kan to kwagum ti wona no support sankrofo we
Israel petri boom sa na akoya ase
on say omode ade bi atwetim say o Kristo we Kristo ni de say support Israel we na yenso no blindly no near support because of say ubehwe obi ye professor pa won say eba adinimu and as a knowledge of say be a book in na year owo mu no na o support sa no man because of say see Israel ya ka bibi say nkramofo bi ye ISIS nti na onya ho say ne de na o ko an say so support Israel but
one more Palestinian more than 2 million Gaza ho
sa o ye nipa
say Trump one soldier near Kofa Netanyahu ba ye kochi no kum nipa 2 million Gaza won ko mo budai o nyina
Israel no ono so nya ba ira abrowajo ti amagani amagashia eti abasa na yemko eti se wa kuma se emre bi ana yesi budo ne kila red ewo we anwaga janshi anwaga anwaga budo na we so won asantifo budo akanfo de no omo be hehe omo ni sa omo nko o ye kwa koshia ko ye sei na manfo omo boys ni bro omo ho o be se obi anko na omo atwam na omo ko ade cha no boss news na omo de aba sa budo si mekire we na we so ko gina ha mekire sa obi anko but wo we nya macho no di nkwa asama na ya begwa o
ya trash also
sa na ade ne tie eti eye ase we ni nyina no bebre
possible SCC Papa Trump say court International Criminal Court ye tunu wakum nipa wo karaka wakum so security for more bebre abro 20 kra 20 say e be bro be
yes wakum nipa be 500 say 20
yes wakum mo nyina na ye yafa Mr Maduro ni na ye de hanko ye do ma ba New York shooting nipa bebre so
biti ni kromo o se me de me kwa kutu no afri ho adan ya
o no ko fo o ye na ta ho no ko wi ko fa o ye no Saddam Hussein
how can it thing
of akwa no waba
also twaso akọ Colombia now can it thing
what was it one bra Ghana how about betu Ghana army oba ha
o de monko mo akra me ba
like oje hu a on tia se
oba Ghana oba be ma kam Can they funny? A lieutenant, one more foot to Ghana, I'm in general, one more foot to Raka.
Let me crano, yo, I don't get you.
They see Ghana generals, woman, you know, as woman in you, General Power, Lieutenant General. We one woman who just a woman, dear me, woman that. I'm right, your person, you can 6-pack. Delta Force, woman, home run here, come on. It's one more Ghana ever has a generals no Bema Campo, or which no more. And to your Kwame Yakoka, a year, I come for no more, you should just know. So see, you are come for. You are bravo. What would you be there? You need to know. I had
Yes, sir.
so you are bravo. What would you be there? You need to have your petition. What would the Delta Force for the local? What would we a cocoa tea, a tea, a cocoa tea, a result. No money, I go. What would the Delta Force American soldiers local to? The only way here,
You will be here. You don't want it to go home. There is not your local channel. When you want,
most soldiers of Gubema camp. When we are soldiers, yeah. Oh, did you see almost people.
I walk people.
Okay. But you want to do.
I'm here now. They know.
We really do.
We here now. They know. Not.
Oh yeah. Of who kakra they didn't know. Oh yeah, free and over. Now of chum.
Yes, sir.
Uncroft so say omoko muja sami jamfi musika na ema economy no aye no na
Mati, ya no Mati MP for
good for oil na buy sa good board no na ya sese din ne keke inti na ema economy na obi bisa se ya sese din na se ma no man ko e Ghana din no ofa woni mbe adwen se yan sese nanka Ghana enye yi
so the Yanum na ekikan ka omo tu anan system tu di omo chira wo mu di Ghana skanyina bosia omo ko di ofori tam die afi ni entimi mo bosia bi enkrofo pension nka me pension di free landing bemi na me se me de koto eya na nka wo afa ka bet se ka bi scan to plenty enko landing bi rest maka Ghana ana di beto bi akra na abobi because this is a 15-year leave enti the omo kan me dem intimi no omo nya adwen omo jade be sika omo na ye go de be gold ball galam say LII na no ya twam Akufo do issue more than 1,000 licenses emma ne nkrofo ne party impeding for omo na two gold ya I say you na so yeah all good that I saw in the presidency wanye ho hwe no agya kokko ye ne nkrofo omo nya sika say cham de sheshe omo mpaase de rebe kwa bruchi ofori ata America busan be $100 million obinya so
I know they say chicken.
yes 100 million obinya he's worth more than one year could ne ofa omo scanning ye bu abruchi bank and omo di you know what me high lawyer for omo di na be $5,000 an hour so you can we are no their high sir top lawyers so I feel was you only just the only jade base ska woman nini ska paki ska nyina dia kugu about UK ni US ego guba na abro follow e dey adwuma You can't say I'm a scabian. Yenia is canoe, I would call one. I'm for a Sadia boy. So, you Jimmy, before. Yenia is Sika, no Masadia boy was here. Said the advance, we escaped with Ghana, Kuma, the Porto Bank, our London, near Washington. What was open? I'm a loan, and I said, well, Sika, the above. Now, more conditionality, many way, because the Biamica, your politics, and yet, Papa. So, see, Abrafon will be a question, is Papa Trump in our bay, or but to share Ghana, she says, and I want to be a becoming Pama. But two shares, she said, what they are to share a Madurus. I like yet one, I can say, it's American base, and so Kutuka Airport or half a figure for your since I give a home base in Kroma.
Oh,
Yes, American plane, military plane, sea or airport or the BR. Me call land the Abibenya, British Airways land the plane back where else land the American Air Force plane. It few guma and bomber who do it good. One more any break Papa Trump and one more say, Mon 2 seconds. So easy to answer your drive to
But you know what I mean, Kawano? I didn't hear war American troops that were Ghana. Like if a boy they know for I didn't think a war American troops in Ghana. And then
it's almost an agreement. Because President one
and then almost year like and then almost year war on the moment.
Almost agreement say Omono better crew at new. Obukuni pa omoye de ya wuntimi do omasem ho. Abro omutimi keke say ipa na aye edi frodo omo nkrofo Africana ya kwa America. But ono baga na obekum nipa wuntimi ni nasem je say what de ne ba America.
Mr. Safo, FBI for one more approach for no FBI officers have fly from Washington into Accra. I bet Chidi Pabe 7, Dominako. Shatawali car, can Ghana police can't be flown to Washington and then New York to operate? What
more credit bonia, won't mention this is what the Noko
FBI for bank can have a year operations, no more. Will be some question. Nasa Kamara Harris, a bag and a half. Would do ya a Kotoka Airport, principal, yesterday, American police and take over the whole airport. Woman they protected Kamala Harris. Woman Ghana police, no. Woman is station airport. Yesterday, or maybe an two who become Harris. Yesterday, Harris here the way we was out for Air Force 2 now with 2 and no. So they are in charge. One more base. I said that for Ghana. You know, because American soldiers are here on the ground. It's one because you see and away. You know, I see a driver to do the house. Yeah, to see Mahama and even say you'll be a handcuff now. Yeah, do much a play to the court and the court. That's how your politics. How see, Skaka clear the Mayan and both that's what they be American MPP and DC. What we do now signs that agreement, 33 years here as agreement. Kwame Nkrumah when America for
oh, but I agreement with you now one almost sign you. 2018
almost say now it be ordered that from Mahama time.
Oh, yeah, no correct. Thank for we
but honestly just say now Mahama or the 2012 2013 is no assign be that. Yeah, and now expire was I renew was for some years. Minimum how many years you cry. Yeah, because American troops soldiers plane. You see airport was here, American Air Force. She was here, yeah. A purely bomb boom. She's here. Oh yeah, rough now, yeah, twice also.
Petro, why you ready with me about na ya ma kwan akasa because na ente uba first na until come you.
Yeah, why busy?
Why you busy? Of course, but why ready?
Then or come for something provide the support one offer so woman and Trump better tell you one more name some massive the Trump way papa way
almost
what Johnny
or come for something ne boss
what we do something Trump why there I Adolf Hitler and quasi 7 year Germany okay can be asking you boom no e be na Trump war ye nkakra okay can ye nyina ye tibo Adolf Hitler one person pay 1939 I Berlin Germany what year you saw take over France Holland then there I feel attacking Soviet Union and I started in this year so I also take over and I'm take over. Travel belly, what is Germany, travel Germany, who be so and turn a year. France. Now, what was soldier for? Woman Bora France, and a woman leader general charge go. One day we're gonna better Africa crowd. Also a general. Adolf Hitler smart soldier for Jimmy Carter will pay baby fire. And this Donald Trump will say, you know, a smart soldier for special forces. Munkoha, no, I can't jail room. You know, and I Papa Maduro, and then the handcuff of God. You don't want by New York. Why? Obi Dini president will fear. Most respect for the rule of law, democracy. Where dictatorship, and I worse than dictatorship. Just a pure accuracy with the I know what was in the cross.
And not in America, say democracy, no more the Dino not work. And no money be at second constitution. Yeah, no man who constitution no be just like that. But
yes, you see, Adia Donald Trump, what the American soldiers here. What soldier 41 small team Maduro, one Kobo Kundipa Bay 100, Caracas war. I'm for Papa Penny more in a year. Now, you're the handcuff, you don't want to pay me a flight to New York. You don't go to that court.
And almost no, almost the NSA, sister, if a boo baby says, I will come or cry. And one is Oberman demon in when you're quiet.
Oh, yeah, they give you a bad. So I started with drugs. Say Caracas, Maduro was running boys ready cocaine about America. Honduras, New Mexico, Colombia, when the cocaine, top class. Was so free, we Venezuela, so we call so Colombia president so far the pass as a few wow, woman in the back. BBC. Was it what did the neighbor call a Colombia or name one so or me train so bet me a pampa no akoye de oye Maduro no koye bi o Colombia ho so aka ho e ho na cocaine papa
offer ade ba ko a
hello
What's it called? Nobody at the phone.
Oh, but
yeah,
Colombia,
no, but no, Obeko. They, I did my first say you who say acquire a person on training doing a history more. Becca said that she can America, Becca said Greenland, Namidi. Oh yeah, but I know in final.
I also Obeko Colombia, and
Obeko
Panama, Obeko Colombia, Obeko special forces. I'm quite you better be now. I send the special forces no more the plane now. So our ships around home and the ship ACC Aporoso. Or fat telephone or ringing commander now. Yeah, Munko to
yeah, I mean, me find what 3 years. So they share if Nimna happened this year, at least 1 year be over Quaco show be so. At least 1 year be I file my for the next 3 years.
Or the Babagana or the Babasa, oh, so just won't cry out.
Then I just snap or best snap any finger again. Then on or the phone call again of Bemamo, Beman and Sipo.
So, no one for telephone, no ringing commander or
prayer classes on Tnafor, no Tnafor.
Yes, I agree with you. So, yes,
yeah, so sad.
And yet, we'll be a champion of democratic governance, democracy. When are you a champion? Yeah, we ain't so a dictatorship. This is worse than a you. Now, bet you'll be there near a year. Netanyahu, one will cum Palestinians more than 2 million in 2 years. While Bombo Gaza or die, or you're bullying Nipa away. As for Honduras president, also what talk case not what time. Madura was telling baby D, Papa, what's the idea? The drugs. One was swamp boys and all the ships. Or would do a cocaine near one ship of mat near the US. Now, America for no America for so many years, or man, no cocaine for more than 100 years. Now, there was a time, Reagan time, no America for so much cocaine. Woman in Nicaragua war, contra rebels. No one said that tone.
And no, and draw conform or conform can and compensation can may not claim no, but not I think America says it. But
America sell cocaine
see
in South
CIA
America.
almost said that CIA almost said that Colombia at the back.
Cocaine on my tongue. Yeah, they were selling this during
Reagan time. Now conform support and buying and all kind of America they say anything. So conform what
what yet was that some can name the orca. He doesn't know.
Cocaine by Everton.
Everton this kind of contract rebels. Yes. No more a officer a friend or Oliver North. No, where White House or under President Reagan. Obnane or cotton cocaine. $1 million no the amount contract rebel no in Nicaragua for no contokwa. And see, are you telling me America will be a Democrat? Criminals, so.
There is this TV series, and I'm coming back. There's this TV series called Snowfall. I saw who send America for a ton. No more CIA, no more supply cocaine to American streets.
Yeah, to make money. Yeah, one minute.
No, original has said
no. What's Madura? Say Madura, and some of the boys normally cocaine in the US. Cocaine to more American soldiers. I be up for the bag of tongue. So. See, I don't know. This Papa Trump there, not 7 no. And yet, who are we indicted 33 times? You are a felony, you're a criminal. In BC, that none of the president when you have so many cases. Oh, who you are a candidate for a prison. So 2028, we feel like we're super. We don't go say Supreme Court for no one bachelor to prison. Already our prayer. All the problem between the whole United States. So we are not saying Kremofui be one bufu na one be another 9/11 be so. We na Muslim for who say one there one slow no matter where hijacking in the bomb Washington and New York be December sa. See, Papa Trump onya nema oh yeah osmo. The soldiers say go here, go and do it, go and take this country, go and invade it. And one guy, those instructions, and you're right, it's all illegal. You are the president, you're giving the wrong instructions to your soldiers to go and commit crime. He should be doing far better than what he's doing. Papa Madura Mokochini, why? Why have you taken this man off in handcuff? No, it's not right. About what that more twice and so many soldiers a rap presidential palace to bodyguards near Kum woman. Let's see two in the project, right?
Over two, Mazuru, what oil reserves so. It's about basic 30% of well oil reserve. And was I a communist?
I don't know why we promise or they don't like you.
And what dissidents? Indeed, when a typical person, you bet me a cocoon without problem because you declare the so a dictator.
Yeah, they give you a bad name so they can hang you.
And was I a drug peddler?
Obviously, Madura and some boys want to cocaine about US. I be a voice more cocaine, more FBI for you. And see, we are saying, as I see a conform, and yeah, Omubagana conform, a brand for the Hukumaseno. Omni Delta Force,
Yo, I do change you. What train is actually also a grad.
One big shoot to the sound before finish. It's you put America for a year to Okito. It's your pa bullet.
Now, over whom? Wouldn't say Italians, yes, or more Kwakwaji Ethiopia. Wouldn't be happy.
Catch him.
And who won a poor? And who won?
Now, Adolf Hitler cast the war in France. A general said to go with Johnny Free Paris, who you all better UK, a chain of Flocotra Congo. and Hitler take over the whole France. They send in the German troops. General Charles de Gaulle, Johnny, well, you know, also a general. What Hitler boys, you know, your man.
Hitler didn't be able to do because on also for Africa, Africa, if that part of the British pony, you for Achapa. Munchen fight.
One more, I'm British for Betty Ghana, so me and not me of a bee, yet see no conscription. Say you knew Cocoon or Cocoon, Hitler, Cocoon to what? Yes, you go because you Hitler, you knew the credit in as a beer. British one Hitler, but twice so. Now, rule go because no matter Chiganese, Edika key, so that I say by force. You dear call Burma, you a German, Japan for Cocoon. Be a will, a craving as I to me a survival about Gokus. You go for we during the Second World War. So, and see, but for the democracy, no, yellow crest as it on canon. Where their Papa Cup, we a pure dictatorship.
It's been a long time. Yeah. Except that bloody man in the US. Hi. I'm still here. We are just starting a new year. Yes, we are. And look what he is doing now. You're talking about Trump? Of course, yes. Don't talk about rubbish. Please. It's new year. Please, don't talk about rubbish.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, I bet twice a soon. I who the day. Oh, for Kwame, for Donald Trump, or sending the boys out. We'll see, or the oil rubbish. Oh, twice or so of France. Oh, this one, the boys, I don't know what they own your door.
Oh, in your back. If you walk, if you really take even a week, let's stop for war now.
One of the more wars, I bury us.
So, what if you find a really week? I've heard what you put in a contract.
Sir. I'm in kind of correct. I'm crossing up.
That's a friend.
Now, if you win a bit toy,
I'm a photo me. Where than you because
and I said, I want to a very cold power.
Oh, and you could. And you could.
Yeah, picture because it trust it to me, no one track.
Maybe the bro.
And you Donald Trump will chair or Bagana now owning a bed contour. Over here, I did you know.
Then I call Ghana.
Oh, Ghana, dear,
New chance, you know.
Rihanna Bokama, and me, and then my book club, and one too. And I chill me, I drop with good me one and what then. Mr. Pana, I forget about Donald Trump. You know, we and I'm because of Donald Trump or Kuntoko Venezuela. I forget about him. I was enjoying my beer. And I ever call. And then 7 exactly 1 year you swear in President John Mahama, and then 100 1 year 7th of
so far
January 25, 7th of January 26, and then and you PC why are there various radio portals and the BC why in 1 year on here only be there why and only be in home. That's all.
Why are there with respect to Akwantufuo? But when you
Say Akwantufuo there was said near my P. We see they were gentle on Wakobe piano.
Because Mama or my phone, sorry, you know.
One of the debut one or die him for no Debbie. Akwantufuo was sorry near Jahova.
Mokwa.
Akwantufuo Adolf Hitler. the suban nyinaa te sɛ Adolf Hitler wɔyɛ ti Adolf Hitler no wɔyɛ tiatia te sɛ Akufo Addo pɛpɛpɛ sɛ nipa tiatia no wɔn mo koko twintwan so
I said of Adolf Hitler and somehow what they mad Donald Trump. So yeah, everyone because basically how many years? 70 years.
77 years.
Aha, and you know, or also person you be Jenny Dean or her.
He didn't fool say Adolf Hitler Bonnie obey Europe one yard the papa back. What
I said,
I said gas no was she woman it you voy was she best
I don't know better can I that's a bonny thing.
Aha.
Somebody no DNG.
Madam will be an in the school or say, oh yeah, I papa na Yama award. Now differs so any Yama award or net your bay and any obedi boneme or no so Yabun do a summary. Or say obedi boneme Yabun do a summary.
I will be able
to do a summary. You know the cry the diable to school records.
You say what we know you say and also know the papa Adolf Hitler for only a Akufo Addo and Adolf Hitler. When we are two bad people.
Some of the lad, Adolf Hitler, I old school in a new Sian one you.
Because of the body for
about what
Germany Akufo Addo. One year Akufo Addo height and the pepper and obey high biasi or can biasi Tibo Muna where you
also Peter money John money and do some more and all more years so you know. Peter need your body because or Tracy can't be a song. Judas.
One of your bribe or cotton or Jessica.
Or no, yes, to your body, yes, to the Ania Bondiaka, a crack Judas. But when you have press, I did a chinia moment in look when you any moment. But I sure so I say, yes, was see any bear. One who Judas is Peter, or who Peter Judas, over whom you know.
Been a Akufo Addo will see Adolf Hitler and Kwasi Asewin. So, Titia, Papa Titia will pan or my the whole world. Can you say why?
But of a Kwame, can Mama or my even though say, I am to try to Obenya the video or Moho. The whole year, no, a year scandal free, the whole year, and at least more bomb, yes, my can almost TV. Man, and a month for Ankasa MPP for any crab be that 2 months to first in history, I just say, and no much me, I didn't but you so many years.
Whole year, 12 months.
And young idea, but
I bet into your show some best Kumasi Accra
Express,
show some bay.
One idea, yeah, hey, I didn't baby see. I know, I say a bomb, Yaji, what the maybe said then to show too much, sadly. Because any pana or share also so many schools want me and you. We are not a catra almost in Crano more. Oh, but I could also share about agenda 111. And also, and then it, you know, and said that which you would do too much, the another say, why do you know? I see if you should send a cojo upon Chroma make Ghana no politicians, no, yeah, Ghana politicians. Ghana, you know, men said that and farmer drain or half crime and fat and support too much. And yes, a very secretary and a house about African Cup. What you didn't tell me, or do you anniversary? Sanity. Maybe to be frank, Mr. Safuman said that ain't any hope, baby. But so they are fine. Not just say, Yamiadum, any and I found bonus. It may not born about some more. Even though saying it on one second or the area, but why are they? Kumasi to Accra Express Road now. Yeah, bonus say the third term ne we in a cry before so. Case, yeah, uncle farmer. But offer, oh, say, Nippon be dear term say, if you a sickle pant, ne way mono. Say, ya Hunyan san, I say, I'm far be so. Na yan supportung for mode assembly court. Say, plus more person moko try, law nefe. Yes, nyapuma see, I'm fancy. MPP for nipa bɔne for we ombɛba abɛfa saa pɔto tokuro na ɛda ho no ebedu ɔmo so ɔmba be giw afa ɔmo lawyers ɛma ɔmo nkorɔfo akɔ saa ɛyi no ɛkɔ court abua ma ɔmo sɛ obetumi akɔ that time ɔbɛka sɛ mmara no na ɛyɛ adwuma nti ɛmi sɛ ɔfa lesson so aba nti no yɛma na ɔno nso bɛka mi ɛda bama so
adwen ka sɛ ɛda
we there what about correct time esa ka ye be jama ambassador for Christ ne nkrofo mbeba ano no eti no
sɛ ɛda na mene ayi fo na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ o frɛ me ntɛm anka ɔmo kasa wo mene Venezuela fo na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ
say ebi wo ku
Venezuela ɔse ɛda ɔse me ka kyerɛ nipa korɔ ɔse Trump nya adeɛ so onya tonterias ana ɔka kyerɛ me
tonterias no ɛkyerɛ
o fa kwa me metro mu
Ozzy dila a los que no quieren Trump que dejen tonterías.
Tonterías. Se munu ni eka ni yenya nkwa asem no.
Yenya eka ai kwasi afom ye eka.
Ozzy Trump. Ozzy nesa yidin obode ba ma Trump ye omu savior, the savior of Venezuela. I am telling you.
Ba mitro wo de hwe nipa ono say nipa bone for on side no no tama na no say mahama ko aburochire ho a on say yenya MPP for nipa bone for bi Akufo-Addo sponsor mom kogu ho no mu so mu kire se Ghana kra de bibia ni ho a eye papa ho sa for ni bi ho
I know there but this man
no man ni nti na ho ni sa no.
Oh, David, this man will say over the years, man, he cried a head and a sanction done as well.
So far as say, where your communists now or oil on Momukamu when you are a bit paint too. Yes, open more crab. Check money in born in a kuno.
Omokrano or no artist or no crado, we are oil no chain, said your office America for baby.
I didn't know. I didn't know I will cry more than they believe. Oh, more,
me cry happy say me happy that this time Zanko for na year on mania freedom.
Oh, mania freedom be a propaganda brainwash. Yes, then Uncle for weapon tea, Gaddafi, Sama Nipa, we are singing in Akasa Gaddafi now, Muko to New Year actually. Oh, we are seeing him.
I know mom there or my idea that time. By way,
the same thing, no more painting. No, I say over here, Mekans evangelist can be say Gaddafi more so more 2 months yanka no munim say ni krom for kra na.
I munim ko my fanko for binti.
Yo. Sabuache kasa na sia de tam ko. Na yenye nessa area for Kofi Sabla back na boy nkomoy.
No, dear, offer Alex Ebekai on the Venezuela for obviously Trump a year of savior. Sana, woman, nipa body for and not woman cancasa. Come why you two come in Chroma by Senna.
Good.
Would you Ghana for a year? Well, let's see, come in Chroma Julo. Come in Chroma Pim, there would be a capra, and then would need die the whole West. I would need.
Western world propaganda.
Venezuela for now, woman go Madrid, woman and that ton drugs, woman cocaine dealers, and they no. Yeah, poor to woman to end woman Janabe Madrid. Good. And the woman feels there, Madura, I'm more crime, woman to drugs. And the say Trump, I call Kochi Madura. I feel one better coke, woman ton cocaine more.
Apart from cocaine, some crofone no more support some area or more oil no. No, yes. No, man, Kwamedi.
Emedi from Europe, any America. Yes, I want to be a
I'm a chroma, okay. Kwame Nkrumah dia okay na mama
Hey, it's not me on Nkrumah time. Not me on. I was around.
Good.
I did 18 years.
So omuyi won say propaganda for no yi ade na America na omu kasa amanfo bosi no ubenso motwa eyi nanim ketewa bi na omo broko ha omo ma hu background no mo twa nipa tia na ewo ho no America as a country no Venezuela for mo ho any America for CIA for create training omo ankasa CIA for more than 10,000 momo e behave to say Venezuela for omo ya America for
America for I know my year. So I'm in Spanish language.
Sanity it is nipa maako be say 500 kobo o manu ba bia na ye twaba scream so onka so modoso eti sa no mani nyina ye brainwash o mo brain washing na medika kai say so per if you want to kill a cat just give him or give it a bad name now
bad name no one proof reason to kill him so
wonye eti no
womo a o ma begu Madrid no sa be Venezuela for na ya wo fa bi no wa no wo ye krem wo na
masters you know for that ask for
uncle for no bia yes and na wo ma dwan be tra Madrid ti wo fi se Donald Trump ya ade afi no wo sa be call wo pro mo apoton cook
na sefo akwana no to bombo kwa Nkrumah tama ye che no kotu mu no ye bi dan kwa nkrofo eti ye tu kwa Nkrumah ne o se na wo kwa Nkrumah di ba ye tu kwa Nkrumah no me ma me mo ne nkrofo ni bebre no mo ni afini nkrofo bebre kire de no ma esi ye no na nya seketwa
nti sa na tie nkrofo ye go Madrid wo mo nyina be sa ko ayi Venezuela and then it's
omo na omo di sika na ma omo a omo kwa akoton
oil no ye go tia toni na no ma je omo
say ye won krofo omo ko kire ya asantoa ne nkrof asante mine abrofo no kono ya asantoa nro ne ba bi o hihye na the same asantefo na bi na ko kire yo ye mo
mo sika kwa bitua ono na wo ye konkonsa ni ma abrofo no eye no se he wo mo di golden sura ko sha Santinio e friend kwa bitua wa gi bribe wo English governor no ho nti plan asantefo ya asanto ameyi bia na wakote wo mo to
sanity e friend kwa bitua pa mo obosom bi kura dura ba kire omo
wo be tira akosikoko no ma akose aduro no enti ebi na abegu Madrid no so cocaine dealers ni bia
cocaine dealers Trump omo ton oman na japade no sankrofo traitors no
akufo ado abusanfo ni bia sa pepepe operator enkrofo no de Ghana sika wia no na hia wo Ghana man yi yo de nya
da bi na sankrofo no so na ye loud omo na ye loud
omo usika pia ku America operator wo ti America ubusan $100 million to be nyama got your piscan to the expressway or wapaki scanning na ku ban USA so nti omra wo so ma they hang a lawyer for see defending lawyer for you see big 5,000 1 hour bia $5,000 na it Ghana's can we yanka we be to hand lawyer 1 hour or 5,000 so ni ko bonu for no all over the place so very bad. And then Prince Bombardier, and they were me, Betty among we are so no home for one can no boss one by one beba, Minya or
Ombeba.
Excellent to see the time on ideas. I saw for no by it's not one beba, me no be shout.
No crepa, is here the study okan ideas. Of a crime, what the cacrab my near Poana.
I know one day says I've been what did you want to carry? I know how I know.
Na yi na dede wo mu dodo.
Ono fun awo tono.
Say aka 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Na.
Dear, oh, I can see what
Mr. Safo. What the kakra be kan?
Oh man, no, I say, but only my good, bro. Like no, I say no, and draw not all cutting to say I had 2 in it. and then my back year I'm Venezuelan for and I think so can be visa. And I name it I dream ABC so bra like that. I did about when say to say it's too or mine you lead the free on the morning say more and say America for because the rain and lady on usually it comes with chaos. And
Oh
before
yeah.
before in America for no almost two business almost per se almost microphone high how one car before no almost to say USAID that agency no normally on my bomb my number making sure say Kofobenya Drian and Kofobenya Tari and Kofobenya say almost the State Department ever bomb my name no making sure say government near yet there's a song yet can who say Aquari by office no but chasa
Can't even
USAID
I
so
USA. Wow. Chim.
see, it is that resources in any hobby and that infrastructure in any home. State Department no be yi do on AD. To say no, nkrofo no njuma for no omo do so san bi mo betimi. Am omo kwakwa yes I juma no ewo. Venezuela or
Other
mine.
countries.
Nti sɛ woka sɛ nti ɛbɛkɔ yie a mo a kan hu sɛ sɛ no America no mpokura no yɛni saa resource no a yɛde bɛbaake ama make sure sɛ ɔmbɛnya smooth transition no first ne mpo a ne yɛwɔ saa resource ne infrastructure no during Libya ne Iraq time na ne yɛwɔ saa resource no ɛno mpokura kɔsii sɛn ne nansɛn a yɛni saa resource ne saa infrastructure no obviously a dang help in quantity
A
between the
problem.
amount.
It's
I'm
gonna
making
be
sure since the
problematic.
baby. And yet, man, dreams a bay, and then my baby, mom says that in the baby, sir, acquire with you on them. Yes, acquire not on yet, non treating a man for good idea. And so it's about to get worse because they say, no, you ain't providing any support to them. They're still having to do it on their own. I'm a choice, so, bro, like, I'm a choice, so all kinds of. Anyway, the name of the source no. Ambassador or Samba. Sorry, Kakra, but also ambassador.
Ambassador. About the annual fire clans also not. Yanko.
For body soon, I say a pound and a pen a month for, but
Over.
For body motor also.
I Ambassador Matisse said that trap or Bagana that be Delta Force for Belly. Omubagana. What about the stop guarantee na my guarantee for no?
So, wife, yeah.
Never flash you over out. Any are suffering for the bomb pie disable me no. Or the Delta Force bed 5.
Good morning, no, na Akufo-Addo no Oceana and Pau. Who's Akufo-Addo so na better Delta Force?
Aha, Pepe, Delta Force, American soldiers, you know. I was your Bukoha, Bukoya Mami. I mean, Mati, I see a people back and have guarantee fight, you know. Delta Force for promotions over.
Na wouldn't say MPP time so Akufo-Addo time and Kamaduru we are kwache no come back say to patrol maka say Maduru ya chini nti ama patrol boy.
I patrol boy day. Oh yeah.
I'm out for the propaganda.
Russia Ukraine war and Venezuela. It's about petrol.
the propaganda.
With the
Oh yeah,
propaganda part, I'm out for Quabrantia or later.
One back as a Maduri, ama oil price, a cost pa,
And you grow come back because oil price in it.
But all things being said and done, also almost basically with a Krobo.
Soldier for on the ground. American troops are here on the ground already.
Sure.
Delta Force maybe has this year. And we
say almost jurisdiction say be soldiers in the bay. Uko airport and the American law.
American Ghana law.
I don't know what is wrong with Africans.
One sign agreement.
Tina Burkina Faso
American soldiers are here in Accra. Yeah, Kasa is here.
This money, ko rape ma American
free.
For the world jurisdiction say be trial, Ghana court. I don't know what it is. Anya careful. Ebi na Americans are there. Anya ke. Otima come ma obi onu ne yire swada. Tiwa na ye gold no galamsa ye ke obeti.
Asisa gold in area the call.
Asisa gold.
Asisa go pray mu. We see. One more year Kasa American troops are here in Accra. They are on the ground. Airport war. Oh, now we be free London back. Me British Airways land there now another US Air Force back. So that is one of the way. You go them so move PM the go the apple. Oh, so raw gold pa to US, US Air Force. I play this Kotoka Airport.
African have sold everything out to this. So did I also but me fear ni say no. Trump would dia why ya can ama Russia for no any Ukraine there no. Almost one say the corner direct to.
Say what will be an one to us and so be
China Taiwan there's no
na samu ka sembi na me pese me chire mu na ma e busy kakra na de na me kan nra na de me chire say na Venezuela aye standstill na nyaade a emove na improvement bi ankoso wo ho ntinu Trump abeji saa we na awaye we na free ho do imponu omo beko omo ani ma chen se de na akwa we di president na papa we ya to aba be 3 occasions nyina da bi e to a onwini o ba da bi a ono na teso because makwan ma ade na nye transparent so wahu and Spain had their crowd there yeah follow more you know yeah follow Venezuela case you
me miss our question what's the one when military committee they declare say when you say
now watch opposition leader no crab Akwantufuo da oba Spain ha okoya na Akwa no shame now oba who be electoral committee
who for you to say no jina ho who for you to say ayi Akwa we ya JB dan kwa ya nchushim
that is fine now say otimi use one one power man no dey me say although say sada na ekon so no nye ne kwa so no but this particular man we ya ten na free one me say a nice way a nice move Trump bayade pa
I mean ekon for so ni say e dey nga say unim say che say obi anim say oil na ukọ but men that the we are asem eno na higher no just say
I know there obetwin be set Samuel ka say is USA di no na nka dey no back operation
ai Testia unim breaking news about okay breaking news about almost easy tank about one anka Russia for no
yeah. By Bralex, the name consistent is so like we're missing our Mujina Sanster and we're missing our power now show now. So I don't mean yet social since yeah in a free honor a bit more because Charlie you create Iraq, you create Libya, you create those countries now. You got twice almost now and those countries.
These particular people no Spain for answer more and you know they will not allow this man to be destroy our country and happens
oh Brian no they must bro let's cut
happens no
they will not allow it. They never allow anything. They'll pen off, they'll pen off.
No. Say,
if you have 4 years, no free honeymoon. If you have 4 years, no free honeymoon, yeah. If you are so free honeymoon, yeah, and a and then I call ye. If you are so free honeymoon, if you are young, president, we free honeymoon after 4 years, and I'm
but Sam, one thing is, me say Trump, but I don't know, yeah, like. Adibi wo ha ensese ye ne sa nanso se wa nya ne sa so a ade no so no nya de a etimi nya ne functioning enti no this whole thing no ye no breaking protocol bebrede nanso no na nkrofo no mesi no mu hia moa but the roller for no mu hia ni pa obeye sa de we no they are clear enti eti se de obi a ensese o ye ku na wa ye ku nti Trump ku no wa ye no ku no ye enti no ye hwe ne next move eno na ebetimi aka se oko ball mo no for the meantime media ebia na enye krono adwene na woni timo ebia because that man odwene adwen pa mumom na bia mom penance because oh yeah Trump na ade na adwene ye o na o take decision o take ne harshly no eno na ya asem so
oh brother at the end of the day at the about person who say chrono ne dia obebom because omo you no wa sha se na ofefa ne dia obefa but omo no na say omo pom ho adwen si okay akwa we free ho kwan be na befa so a yen be ye nyama bia ma ye ho because chrono ne dia obebom And I'll be bomb crown in the pure. And they were shas here.
Oh, of a gravity acquire there because the operation of a Zika, a Zika novel or the home to you.
No, they're no quarry. No, they're no quarry.
Me for
It's not
me,
in the
me say
car.
papa na na ote no. Onua or more na ye say obia mo mo krono no. Ade no ye within sa be 12 years, 10 years ya wadi o minus no. Mon kwa jake sa country no. Ah, sanko no muntu kwan yo. No mo live nice life. But this time mo to mo tu kwan basa basa because they don't have what they need. They want. You know, for me,
But
I'm
overless,
already a dream there.
I am a yabadi, bombardia, baba, bombardia, body, a bepon man, sorry, and ye man, I'm a two foot to me and medium. Maybe no, maybe Venezuela for a kakra. We share the past years, Nana, even though Aquaba connected to Sunin in Aquan still. Or no, Ugo Chavez on.
We go to it. Who say now?
Not
Officers
economy
Spanish
said
no
that.
officer say ya ka say proke not a
America.
kaya etresen ya. No man no ko yes ah.
Na man ko Spain na no ko kan no Spain na ko ye. Ye ti wo djuma say e di be afi unya djuma nye. Na wo ko
No, I know Eda. I know you're different thing altogether. Nobody was oppressing anybody here. Obi an show obi aso ha. Sa
na
ko no Eda ho.
o na me so me kwatra ba bi so mo hye me so a.
Na no untimi nkasa untimi
ko
djuma bi nkasa because obi an show so ha.
Mama example. O man hye nkrofo so a anka so mo te o mo na ayi basuro na putumi odwane ko che ba bi ezai. O free Spain o ko ezai.
Na I don't know na ye your friend is saying wonu wa breaking mra man kwan so onye sa wa you stay found
opposition leader no so mra man kwan wo ti woni nti wo se mra man kwan opposition leader
no Eda Dabi yeah ade ba kono say it's not about said ye be amisusu it is about the news wa e cause wo Venezuela man
propaganda.
No, any propaganda. Chavez is free, so no. Chavez is free a so no. Chavez no. Ni nipa ne manwe was nowhere. Like say oh yeah, nipa bia wa fighting for Bibiama Venezuela. Just there on your chance was ba kuna baimu. And you free soon no take over. Yentu aba na yenyen transparent no be made this ubia. Wakanta ya kunyana so. By force autocratic you no. And you need the way no, and it is not about our time. Obi and time.
That's a blackmail, sir. Bombardier so
oh yeah, on your my Obi and blackmail. No, oh
yeah, correct. Sorry.
Come on, buy a map and as well for now. I drop on your name.
Thomas, Bombardier Thomason.
About 2, yes, 3.
Prince Yanko, sorry, but sure, sorry. I say.
President say almost as 3. Also,
the same thing. I'm more for the entire Yamamotamo. Yes, see a Thomason. What about any also come here? I see how they say. And I can't see Uncle Venezuela. You see a Kufa say, or man or Yeni Yansa Oko, na Oko, no money is stable. Scan so no Peguho. And I'm a Mahama movie into wait him about.
And I know what was a BBI artificial.
And nobody
says artificialism, Nasa.
I saw CBBA, even in an honor, no. Upon Kumas, CB,
say, Omokran, a walk, I'm in Chromacra, Omona won't chroma.
It's Uncle for way, that's a mine, or Moko Geneva, be said, or mine and Koye, JB Dan Quasefua. No more Casa Ugo Chavez. Name mine, and I said, Madulu man and Koye. Oh,
that be a different thing altogether.
Bombardier, only a far less mona platform here, more maybe near TATM.
You okay?
What about that?
You bet you and Yanumina, your coin. And that's where we call that. See, they have about 10 to go with me. Oh, say, as same way about Venezuela, and one say, one way come home pie Africa for no. Africa for no, Kana, Yabechi, and so on one continent was one, because the same baby was already on kind.
Paul Biya of Cameroon say na US for abechina. Would you say Cameroon for then or just ombe? Obia wadi 96 so because 7 years and next time or sabe jembi no di 100 years as what as you wo. Ye wo be the last 40 years who president Biya or Cameroon that. Paul Biya now. And say bua ye ka say na Paul Biya enye when wine enye. It is say sani pa ko ye bechina eno no ye beka say e Trump nya na say onye. Asema less speaking. Eno kro wo chemu beautifully say ye won kofo ko ibo ko ye dictator na say be watena no man ma che. Enso ni krom no ye ni yi. But Venezuela dear no until say Nkrumah no is socialist. Nkrumah no is socialist. Socialism na ye kan Nkrumah no or no open the agro. And the socialism just say ye pese ye nyina as a critique egalitarian or equality society say ye mbese obi be work from too much ye nyina ye bobo ye ho abaso. It different society socialism no. But socialism it comes with a cost. Because obia pese obia be equal and as obia be equity there ye discan ye. So that's it. It normally no socialism no. Uta taxe or mom will be no the coboa in here for. Se wumpo sa na ye no. It no so over say esikafono so and the side there and ya means so no meko kroku for so and answer me the meko bibi for. And a one also all from so who say ebia ye boa no bia ka egu say ye boa nkofo but obi won so obeti ada ya kwadefo. So no the bia na ban be brain ska. So that's it. Enti Nkrumah de ne de ye hu se no socialism but o ye Ghana ye ama ne din atene wo abuche apa ne nyina ama America foka say se wo pe bibini a wa ha America eye Nkrumah enye kase Mugabe Marcus kase Marcus kase we kase Marcus Garvey and now say even America cry akuku dam to say kase Malcolm X any kase Dr. Martin Luther King omo kronpo African Americans no o say enye omo Nkrumah so that's it Nkrumah dey na ye born Ghana ye find related to him. But who Venezuela na omo bre efra mo bre enye bre kitwa say omo on resources but Hugo Chavez buying as a socialism yes or fight against America the father clean koso and who I can say 2000 and I can say 2000 I think 3 or no and Maduro to best so so sha Maduro to buy ya or buy and start or so buy and so socialism sa after the BBM juma complex ni collapse said the let's grab body no and dan crab will be because say obi antwa hwe a one landlord no won twa ne ka enti say ne dan de be ya no enti dan na fix ne bibia no sa ne dan nyina ya da enu bi na si Cuba no uko Cuba uko YouTuber Cuba dan wo papa in terms of architecture ne you know but there's no repairing and dan nyina ya da apart from say the Sanchez now to Cuba for all the 50 years and no maybe what was saying yitimi ye by a socialist you know and na Fidel Castro everyone nyina na Raul by na twie nkoso enra make opposition party edin aye friend no Maria Corina Machado on the leader of the official opposition party of Venezuela omukoto ba last year no ye banning say ye mani nyina because or you're very popular. On the company you know Nobel Peace Prize and the Emma no this year. Ya manage no Monduro manage that because we're very popular. Ono. Inti no say na be the try your friend no because Edmondo and Gina. Ya kwato aba no opposition party na wini ye. Even observers are Venezuela Manduro invite on someone because Carter Foundation.
Of Bombardier now. O Bombardier. Ubetuma my number resource percentage number or they win it. Or they win it ubetumi there normal.
Omu wini election no data no later me de beba. Omu wini ye tieni.
Electoral Commission of Venezuela declare almost someone and win it.
And ti asem ni ye na de enkofo wini elections no na ye ma electoral commission ma different results.
But said electoral commission they already declare ni ejitum.
Enye they already declare the jitu na say ene ka Ghana ke court. tienie asema me kan tienie ye collect results me ma collect me de unso collect de enye no bia na afi krampo ye di bia court no we si wa collect de we si wa collect de aka patients na wine de nie entu me collect results but Joseph Stalin say enye de oto oba no na hu ya ne mo de o kan ba no na de o declare results no ebi na si Guinea no me catch you say ebi si Guinea nanu ya ye kan say kan say do oye cool no electoral committee say when we need by 90%, but Supreme Court say when you're more than that. It's a normal baby so election results a process any event said the Dr. Afaraja American no it meant go say that now to abandon that as I said be a process. It almost collect monoma observers of European observers Jim Carter Foundation observers omu nyina ba ho no your official a man no collation omu collecting nyina che say opposition e win next electoral commission declared different results and no na ma ekosa ekopa yode bebre de eba honom enti opposition leader no Makado no wadwane a wo secret location na obi enim and osisi no esa say Manduro efi ho no I am planning to go back to Venezuela as soon as possible, Makada said in the interview. We believe that this transition should move forward. We won an election in 2024 by a landslide, even under fraudulent conditions. In free and fair elections, we will win over 90% of the vote. She accused Delcy Rodriguez, the interim president, of being one of the main architects of torture, persecution, corruption, and narco trafficking in Venezuela, and said repression has increased since the weekend. Weekend here, Trump no repression na increase. Omo repress because ade na e wo hono ma omo repress enkofo e wo krom hono. Obi en kebi. So that say ukoka ya ne ache ne adu akotu. Enti me ka je say no let's catch say ade esi wo ade ye no a negative positive say even though say bia obeka say bia wakokọcha president but in effect ne positive say e boa ma enko no bebre ngofo bebre nso benya won fa ahodie won no bebi ho. One says this new president of Biden, one says why moderate. As I say, America negotiation no maybe says so obe free a political yachichi woman and no. Way back in a year 2000, Maduro be president you can say Maduro 2000 and Venezuela joining International Criminal Court. Roma State to say almost obema crime as any criminal be a beba ubia krombiano International Criminal Court bit mark him. Nanumuna the year 2028. Time now Maduro be president for 5 years. So about on one is on one kind of declare until Omo be any watana so. And no on one cousin of war or more Latin America. Countries like Argentina Republic, Republic of Colombia, Republic of Chile, Republic of Paraguay, and Republic of Peru. Die. International Criminal Court of Justice said there are crimes against humanity in Venezuela. International Court of Justice no or Munchishim. It pursuant to Article 14 of the Statute of the International Criminal Court. No, this referring state requests a prosecutor to initiate an investigations on crimes against humanity committed in the territory of Venezuela. And no na ICC for HUC prosecutor said the Ghana say OSP no. Omuchusi prosecutor say omunye preliminary trust and share say if on the surface no bibi wo ho ana. It omukọ hwemu no 2020 no prosecutor conclude say there is reasonable basis to believe that crimes against humanity, particularly in the context of detention, have been committed in Venezuela since at least April 2017. Crimes from Maduro time man obey president 2003 no. We did what trunk of I say found this and to say on one year more Latin America than the call ICC. Supreme trial ampa BB say cost at least 2017. How many years now? 2017 from now is 8 years or 9 years or something year can you. And no company the dear papa ye can was in 2020, the office concluded that there is a reasonable basis to believe that crimes against humanity, particularly in the context of detention, have been committed, at least 2017. And from that time, or more investigations, the moment say Bibu, after the Mandura say, oh, more investigations. and I'm sorry refer back to ICC and ICC catch him say omo kwan no resume you know intisila na asem no da so ye epende kosi say this year ye kwache Maduro no enti no maka je say Trump kwache wakwache Maduro any crimes against humanity ekoso you know enye mutually exclusive say Trump Trump the enko untimi nka about crimes na ekoso no so would you say Trump aye bone na wakwache Maduro the any also fa hu dia ya Trump for the so kan enye bia na ye kebi Africa enye no bia na ye kebi Africa Pobia of Cameroon ye kase Museveni of Uganda Omar Bongo of the Gabon omukwa na transfer na akwa no so a to the one so Equatorial Guinea no and so many places omo transfer dey be no moye so wo transfer kra China so wo je bi okromu a ukofo no abeka sa ade bi enya bi esi wo Singapore ha really efen Lee Kuan Yew or ye contemporary of Nkrumah 1959 obaye or ye prime minister ko 1990 ono anka se esi wo free so e ma ko no monte ase and almost a year as a honorary president. It is a way the part and you will be a beko wabeka. Ain't you say Trump a coaching a ye can was some savior narcotics drugs banning it effects no ever boom and the Trump says no some money or also a 2 billion worth of oil beba and the Trump said on one assets like escrow account on the touch Trump on one so but boa a year Ecuador for no. Sapa when you say Trump no. On your sento, but no me boa say what is not all major president not all passion for human beings. I want no me boom. And then Pebians no open the negative side. Me see American here will no more Trump as say one of the conform American on penasem until say 2006 or cast obey now home alone na onim. Trump is
na ankasa ye na ya o taking the decision no taking the harshly and no kwa na ya na you can
but you said that be so Alex Africa no yes you strong men me boy Africa na e wo no and you said because mama say
wait,
yeah nyina kra do say ya bo yeah nyina bo ya abaso yi yeah bo Burkina Faso president abaso da bi
me say Alex
over video
said the old painting said the over Trump you know me so the chairman of Bambra this man is racist pretty Shaninuma New York
November November midterms election.
Me ankasa de me
Alex Papa wage national TV to mystery journalist be said we are disabled. Come on now. I mean, on the good side. Now, who can say? Trump this man is a wicked, vindictive man.
Wajina TV is why you condemn no say Sadia Nenye. No, people say who condemn Joe Biden or catches us yan trouble man unye black enough or no condemn Joe Biden.
We did.
In the Sunday conference way.
Trump is not the policy behind for humanity. One Prince,
but you want American. It is said the whole cano, who say what the year, and no on the bad side of it, but who can say BBN one.
Yanka said BBN one, but who painting is said the human side
of Amigo. William said, Ochina made that sorry. That's a Trump. Akwache papaya, Oma Akwantufuo Muamua Kosui. Now I caught no part in the US. Officer Mimi Bosa. Remember, we are saying what they channel. Don't continue no daddy or Muyan or Huyama Akwantufuo Muabaya Konoya.
Unless you Africa,
yeah. Obia Asa for be ati do. Ti nipa bi wo ha. Ye che no a ya hwe nipa o che no. Ye fa ho ne nipa o che no.
Unless yankasa
media
said the priest intimi who
I'll
ni
take
say
up with my minion and
Mas mo wie na ba, owia na ba, owia. Emfuto na oturu owia na wasanhye gusu nti de mami.
So that's it. Makasa me say, and yet Trump, I said, I say Trump on yes saint. But me can't, I said, you can sound so cophobia. I said, yeah, and Pana say, well, can you some cry, you busy, but you be piano or you busy becca. Now, Africa, Obama about 2000 say, we, your man go for young strong institutions. Strong institutions just say, or send me Pana or no so, who are strong, so to be sure no masu ye. Now, institutions you are nipa. Yena you be a going to politicians almost fire easy no. We African ni no no. So one prince swap back obey ni kwasasem. African Union who now the leader of 54 countries. Pobia trakunya so. Na kay enkoma tam na yetie ne kay wastani America pobia betima tra Cameroon for 40 years. Oma Bongo, Oma Bashe, any sango phone. It is and the Trump abechi sango for ya. And no ka say na we on law for akwachi sango for you. Ye won pa say for why na betima ku sango ya maye. Cause African Union, president brings African Union no ye toothless bulldog into or so ye do pay bia. Obia ko Burkina Faso, move on with sema mano. Ya kotu nkroma de ya eno de ne no de abi nkroma de yetu no eno de ne yeka mine no kotu we yi no ono asa ko chin constitution from 5 to 7 years or start me want to or ye ku 2021 what transfer for 4 years or start for another 7 years 11 years o and look be the first time no Burkina Faso sa na be ye e na Thomas Sankara enye Nesu ye bomb fire ma ye da ye bomb sama ma obi a wakotu civilian government egu ye bomb sama ma no na Trump sa kwachi obi dia de na wo bomb sama ma obi so watra konya so ache and na me say assembly no wo benya for and against na me de bombarded ye me need the Alaska can no no Thomas Mpa say ye negative positive samo say the Trump akwachi e breaking international laws dia and ye freedom and justice no Ghana motu Watate nkofo fa ohudi so eye de ya obenya nkofo a omo krom omo so what say Manduro aden na ya che no a omo ko demonstration amano ebi nsusu be ko demonstration against South Africa at least no ye ho atoye enne wa hu Nigeria tama na Boko Haram eko Christopher ne de obia aka cause nkofo be do a emfa ho say won kwa edin Jesus kwa no mpedi ti ndi eku Christopher eye ne de obia na oke kremofo asem even this platform so who per religion and ye born de bia ye born asendwem ye didi Jesus atem platform so ye bia nkofo be di Jesus atem omo ye antichrist omo ye atheist omo ngi bible ndi and so omo di Jesus atem what is obi aka kremo asem platform so that because on say kremo de o kan de wan hwe there ye ba be ye ne tusu asem ti no osuro but yesu de ye kan say ono wan ka say so oni bible no wa kan say yesu de ojo make it for ye nyemresa o. And now you are Trump got to 24th December as the 25th December. Christmas present got to Mesa to Sokoto. What is it? Booker I the chain a church be a Christopher Posuma or much there too. What to be paying? And that's the thing that some of things that we need intervention or no maybe home. So that's it. Says Akwantufuo the number 4 one, you come one. New York. He didn't say 92-year-old judge na AD. What kind was it? I had a bar for freedom and justice. Ye be pepe ye bet me jail and I say bit ma court. It is a abano prosecutor no ni Department of Justice omo de master me abeto onom. Kosu court na undi bona so udi bem. Manduru so yamane lawyer. Manduru na yamane lawyer. E wo krom ha o. Yamane lawyer. Krom so ko defend no. The first Trump then that badge say chinchina oba kudem. E bet ma ye misprior. During the because said the credit Manduru onya hwe. Na apai yes Manduru nko unless e bia government with another charges abono Trump crowd bit meja Manduru ama yeduko to one president party say ade na open na wenye wi ntine no ano no sanko once e bia o hwe say sesia no Venezuela no measures on person obudisi wono ye disi wi sa pepepe so many things can happen but me the mania jam at least nipa omo Venezuela no Trump says kano or the ye crony among oil rings no or the ye competition babe ye aboa omo ankasa Venezuela and kofo na say no be ye
Bombardier na for no see
me di besi hono no enti ne obi abeka ne de for and against se wo say Trump de no na enye no akwache de a what about yeah crimes against humanity across Venezuela no so untimi kasa de ne don't say anything about Africa ma de kwase se me across Africa ni nyina enkofo ebu fa enkofo so nyina no na eye na me de ka me pa de a se Trump bitima boa chichichi sa presence no ama ye se Colombia
na oni manu ana menene kasa no o say Joe Biden ne koye sa anka omu nkasa o eye Trump ne ti omu kasa
no Trump na the person omu kasa koye any other leader bia omu nka because that man Joe Biden omu leader
Joe Biden ne koye sa anka omu nkata
omu nka na enye Obama deporting konformo Latin politics Obama the deporter in chief na to because the media na we are say Libra for dia ABC, NBC, MSNBC, and CNN, a Libra for dia. The only conservative
we say about 70% of Venezuelanos no money aja kasa.
Yo, yeah, that was yo, yes, yeah, that was it. Say nipa ni bibraba. Omoni aje, ono according to ono no, yes, omoni aje. Yes, you are presidents. Maybe the and Trump now ko enti. Presidents, and I'm a principal. Maybe the now ye two Kwame Nkrumah no, me say nya. The same thing, and obi so akwa to say Trump and I say America for episode move Venezuela, munko contest Venezuela. No mayor president or no onfa or mino eyimu. Now you two Kwame Nkrumah, me say nya. And then so obi ko Venezuela kutua meka senye. Ha, inti so far as beto aba electoral commission amani to me say on declare no ebe declare na court wo ho ne ye de be court na court no ebe overturn and as one overturn no Venezuela for na ato aba obi oti ba bi o ya ibia propaganda me de me so me stand no because mahunu bi da
kobisa say do get atama na o kita calculator
offer bet yeah can papa way 2000
offer one adru so until the so
Trump the last time I hear two no America for any anya they no so nko ema bomba dia moto enipa wu DC okofa resistance for by mo hwe the news I dey hu ni live enipa ka tell me say or laugh for humanity I mean yes here
ono say ni proti oye ayi democrat o no te oye okoji obi yeah press obi
the American say in the course of time on nipa sisan etias here Adeni say na no we kofa bae e dey ti na e ka say Trump wo se bia Biden na Obama na e ya nkenka wo kro ya wo ka so omani age try ye cool no omani nyi wo Burkina Faso wow statement oh the can say me no the why no I don't mind say me ka say obi a understand but we portray papa ni say on be president for no laugh for humanity that means you are throwing papa we dey na one fanya blast for New York. You see the black man, and then what any point you catch Africa for money now a shit hole. You see, a normal beer or beer here will we are seeing one
Akwantufuo radio so na kasa asam na odika
yes odika ni set your bombard me kasi asam so nti na kasi ya na baby a obi free ba no na nipa ya na mu no ya dwene no e de na nipa papa timi ebe nipa bone we are Christian ya de na obi timi sisa ni suban be ye Christiani e de na Christiani bi hwe ase nti ase ye kɔ no ye hwe nipa no said your normal o si ya okɔ no ni hu bobia ni baby a hokɔ me can't say bobo dia papa we buy unim so buy ye or can set taxes. Do you know how much say Obama affordable care him the yetua unim normal we try dey care yeah my disabled unim so extra programs in nyina mu You see, these are someone who can say, oh, who can say, Mami Landi offer, Mami Landi.
Also, man,
Me can't see me, but my jam work out with the area. Mami Landi, me no, the first I will portray say, or ye who may not make us a come on. The first say, yes, I have Venezuela for now go, but the oil team oko. Won't you know be America for a man wanted list? And then know about our White House, where you president. Obia America for our money wanted. You did you are your research and I training. You did bounty attorney. So what the papa about White House? Oh, yet the Chroma no mabu or be trusted. Yeah, you know we have different political affiliations, which is fine. But portraying so you humana. Come on now. I don't know me yano. And count 19 and count 2 and count who send you city.
Of course, watch it. Me as a friend, Mubabia, Munyamo, Momodi, and more kind of politics. Political, me say, and that Trump no per se no na me when say, it be a Trump now, or ye, a America for Suban.
You almost to buy.
I see a cassette here, and that Trump because of my baby, no, and Trump.
Only Clinton and Omuko to Libya.
Omuko to Libya. May I not
against it? But me, baby, I'm not bombard the Anya say, oh, a Chiroka say, Trump will cram the year, you know, you humane. This man don't have respect for humanity. Humanity now, Oba necessary. Child care, you know, what you trim, and Kuala Ejin Row, at the end insurance. But we're talking from affecting a personal life. As one in the matter how much free insurance. Now the catch them say, humane, and you want me to believe you? Come on. So why who will be autistic that now Kuala or sorry na ni mame Brennan ni respite hours papa training in emu. Come on, Abrasikano how they call Kumo baby. Me was on a mother insurance is too free. Now we catch them say papa we humana. Come on. On one need the mukra went to me or swampe. Uchi chinkrofo DC say homeless. Uko see there be Muhammad Mukogum. Until no matter has a two news and I just live 10 minutes away from where he is. It's a call near Koyaj money saying you're croning in a corner. News to the propaganda number come massa. Now call a grown from the papa. The oil be an America for son to be baby. China for
Mr. Kwasibuache. Mr. A question back on. See, yeah, say chrono move for no or more. Monitina Trump and I say America for two or more president. See, as American news, no, yes, say America, Chicago, any Philadelphia, Krobebre, or Monso, a demonstration. It is because of say, chrono money be a demonstration, said there, a cost of money in your honor. You go to America president in Friso.
Missy Papa 2016 or say one win election. Am I on one vice president? Missy police for who would this demonstration. Also one premier by the swear in. Or just not result into the vice president the deputize a man. It is all history beat that why I saw one about of Hitler there or can't say Pafani.
Oh, the America, but Trump personal.
Trump personally, I make a choice say the personal, you know, or portray who the human side of him. I am on Venezuela for the call to Papa, we know, oil.
But me, no, Trump personal. America for no.
And Marco Rubio when he did Trump attempt. And nipo amo mu post nyina no utie no messend no videos guti anka unti nipa ye kono ya dwene sisa o normal bebre
majority no agency
so
but me media no of akwasi me madwem hu se eno nyina no eye adanko de dada
thank you me media wakoya na America for omo ye ne da bia ye tiase ni sa no mabadia me person train say omo kasa ye Venezuela for no nipa na ye sisi omti no obukọ ho a
that
is what I want people to believe. No person mo kan me kasa nipa na ni agenti na ne tuare tu Burkina for no na no ye ni kro ye omo ani nye. Now the best justify say Obi ye bini can be African. That's what I mean. Bani said, don't portray the man say he have love for humanity. He is not. And I say it emphatically because programs be as they say. You should say I'm crazy baby close to clinics. How's American get close to clinics?
Yeah, na tam no. See at them say.
No, me that say me that the American say papa no there why you know American for policies are there be Obama buy no to or muko say Gaddafi the kind Bush wo ho kwatwa antro onam Condoleezza Rice mo no mu nyina call Iraq call yourself omo wa yenum say ntro ammunition bia ni ho ade on be but the American say eno aye can obi a on stand but say papa bi gina ba bi no be catch them say Trump have love for humanity. I line from where I'm coming from, you know. Any normal Amabu boss, you know, it doesn't show a person who have a human side of him. He will tell you so cleaning system, but if you go deep into the system, it affects so many fibers society, you never understand it. Who cleaning society now? You cleaning in such a way, say genuine, you know, get what they want. Ya two about what's the about and then in New York, you buy on somewhere that way that done so. It's nipa ni the money didn't say dimpa the bonny ba sa and ni suban out the bedi wachino and the ma will become one sempa na semboni. And then in penny for now day a champion ya money tutu. And so actually I heard no maybe na ya who say say champion so crow be ye bio because be ban no be ye bibi na say who bibi and ka say asumasi ya bi na say yeke mahama ba 1 year say who say say obi 1 year the net say no obi so 1 year the net say that is how we as here this year oh ntinye say bia me ka say papa na me papa no personally no bibi a oye bia oye ma ne ma na me ka say senye say ne yire ya oware no connection ne yire idea be no oye ya what idea is the ordinary model why am American onya a better Einstein visa and the be until you know quite fast we are the G visa and idea be citizens you know senko to me reverse and ko be reverse which is even some is in the pipeline na manu ato
Yo me so once am aka nyina me gitum ba bi kakra me no nya adwe me difa kakra say me until sa decision we na Trump o take no na the decisions no majority ni nyina no me no ya adwen but we nko ade me no me hu say America fo suban say obekọ man so akwachi obi e de na ba betra wo man mu say wo de wo man mra de di na sem de na che say wo nko na wo de wo ye pe but America for any Trump no particular na me against America for sua omodi di
me no eda say dem no ya adwene say na o kan
me America for sua omodi di nipa nyina no
na o kan me no ya adwene
because
omo no de omo bu omo ho say omo no omo yesu papa wa o
good
dem ni ma eno that is there
sana me
America ni bia nim ibi ukrom ni Ghana kura akotena America obudu mu so ye superior so unimu a eda you know that is perception of
me see unless fact bad I work Africa for bebre citizen
bro, like I'm better than you. I live in America.
Me my worry did be
about
what does it make us? Oh, say asama and admit to papa me body me bemwa from also where I'm coming. Me say yeah, so your time hunu. Your time hunu.
No personal na dey no na make am.
Me yeah rebata say me see from where I'm coming from no. Yeah, kapa from with and so your time hunu. So that in the sense say or in the sense say only partner no Trump or Manhattan or New York. Manhattan, most of the skyscrapers in that Trump making Manhattan, let's say Manhattan. Mr. 20 to open escalator and buy or declare to be president and almost at the time. Or movies move. Or no member friend, no, yeah, or say, a different person, the apprentice, no, you know. And he's going to go on paper before them. And he's going to cut on paper before them. And yet, Joe Biden, or yet racist, or sister, me, Papa Chimantoma, I'm not black enough. Or that's much for me. Many liberals condemning Joe Biden. How many people black people, even the black African American, because why is zombie plantation or more yet to Obama? So the white people no omungu ebimfo no unless opa kotna North Carolina na mete honum anase South Carolina ne ko hu ebimfo no suban honum bibi ni bia wodi about 65 years bia no ye Republican and he say ya no oba yenya PDD e ka je say oh ni nanam kwa tete kote wo so ono enya ono wonka ho PDD say na de so odem so that's here enti me ka je say the last can me see Donald Trump president na leave for him penas e ko ye Obama na ya me so omuka o manu tumi for ye Trump no obo enti the friend TDS no Trump deranged syndrome who can be for Trump say ye penas ya political adwene say we mpa bibia ya close o moment say ye ntia the people be all ye and people be all ye me say Trump must speech 10 years Trump must speech you and no ka say ade no akoye ma no ono did say ka say election e kwato no ye ni ndi ni ye o ka 7 years na asebo di to say there's still laws enforcement it me mo nkoye bibio me see o this will be a person can throw a platform says on person chant and no person ko YouTube na say o ko Google ko ye
Bombardier, are you talking about put Bombardier? Interesting no be that hono. Who now your research now my
head of panel no. Why would Vince? Why would
I know some Bombardier research is good, but it's not everything that is true.
Me see yes senators or Democrats or call meeting, you know, or go investigation, or do baby a Trump cast or peace for no much video up to now 5 years all this years long people reporting back because they found nothing against Trump. I'm a Nancy Pelosi on an air at the speaker of the house or say no your plan is no person or Munya Trump because one year Munya Trump it will know as a speaker of on in charge of Bashar for now or more capital national government capital you know also no one makwan because Trump can say ko here or more national guard member or say Pelosi na can say interview and then worry tie also no one na makwan they will have peace and order
your president to be former president to be your vice president be we ni nyina wankwa yi this is the same thing
Yes, Ramo. Bene or why hene was so.
Protocol, president, vice president, and now attacking man into one vindictive.
And all your vindictive person. Or you be dictated by Mrs. Oyapa. So also we share us across from
but I'm beton from Manguya Drew said, you want to justify everything the man is doing extra said, but nobody was what can
correct.
But you journalists, Papa say about one. Yes, a very vindictive person.
Bombardier near Islam.
Intimate local Bombardier, intimate local, I just was a man.
Bombardier.
Semeti media come local me, no, by intimate local Bombardier, local baby. Timmy local, I just was a man, local Bombardier, my nephew, intimate Gino. Eti wo de ma sawa amane nka bi. Ma ibemra o wa hene so so.
Ayi, ɛnɛ deɛ danka a phrase gold bar asɛm na nka na mpɛ sɛ mbɛka but
Fabla kam.
yɛmfa nkyerɛ ayi Trump deɛ ne deɛ ayi ɛnura a yɛbobɔɔ so a nti yɛ a obi akyerɛ no adwene.
The gold bar na yetie no so ye
Oh, a long topic. Yɛmfa nkyerɛ mmere yɛ aso nti me tie sɛ aka mmerɛ kakra bi na yɛbɛhyɛ program ase nti mo hɔ ahe so nkasa bi.
O wa hene bra bi. O wa hene wa mante ma me tre bomba dia bo.
O friend ndi yo akasa wi.
Ba ma so.
No ya kasa wi lock ye.
Ti wa je wo de metima lock o mesrew ba wa hene mra.
Oye mumfa kasa tinche no nto ho na. Ye ne
O wa hene yanko.
Ene ye obi radio so.
Ma lock no. Yanko.
Ene ye afimu a yeso so ye to aba na ye man panini abetra ye so abedi ye so chese menim se ma discuss bibi afa Ghana ho dia
Ni nyina ya ka bom ti no ba bia ya
okay como bi na mudi kono di na amama so ye me hene enam se e obi ma so nkomo obi se din ya kwakodi ho no ye di no so akwakusi se afi moyi no mbeka bi me kwana me refi kwa se ene na ebe ye na fi o da be ye o man panini e wo mai Ghana hanu enoma bet my man say why be because
2 man percentage anka ba man be say
okay on say e fie 9
anti first year no
can fie 9 in terms of percentage no
if you na dey try no dey nya mai dey wa ye kakra wani so
nya mai ba 7 e one yin ko an kra
no why no ko amu
no se me mano one yin ko an pay dey kakra me dey hu bit my man be 40
nje se wanya dey kra
40 ye
se wo no wo yi dey ma nya dey wa feli kra poto
why be so ka so feli poto kra dey na say
na se wo yes am no nya 40 dey wa feli
say we nya exams we performance we
say ni na dey say but wo dey yanko
then we nya exams on ko true bi
yanko
you know why what they say what say utombe mu na when we bounce na ye tutu no mu ye tutu no mu sa ofanyini ye tutu no mu sa 8 years na ko ye tumani ye tum say acha 2-3 days na ye tum no ma bo na ko ya na nka do ko ye 1 city be 5 cities ni 7 cities no and then another amount of ko na 1 city be ba ye be do sa 7 cities ni 5 cities sa tutu no and me be do be and ma your friend say kube no mo count say 10 cities no kube na 1 city 50 pesos be ba ya ba be to say 7 cities sa tutu na ma sa de be do be here
enti mahama amo mantum no na o man 40 no
and I make say no be brave wo ho no it also needs to be tackled
enti dia he bi na now wanye nti a wafa sister free mu no sister no dia na o pesa o ye na wanye no
oh say ye share ye hospitals here on the mission ye share ya kwan here on the mission
asai poto
the hospitals in here ya kwan ye fire service ne and no be brave we chiri opanyi say
fire service for no cry say na no ma hwe obi awie ni sika o
my day
almost jato ba bi na na omoboa modum reporter na okoye ko report fire service for na hwe na wie ni sika so what did ya
and I also ni ka say And we were means me for typical and command more than we my money be power. My money be power.
Why are they?
I am saying my dear power money 40 out of 100. My idea. Because to me, say why I say within short period 8 years and a short period a long period, but 8 years no. Nanka nyoma anka was a war it was a cost was hard. Should be because maybe kind of hand say baby. Wife catch him say, oh, I can't coffee castle full or no full no. I think said 1921. I was like, hey, I didn't this room say, I didn't must have movies ever. Oh, exchange rate here, dollar here, America for CK. No, I did basa, would say in a year, who ye, what and talk, what went, what drink a planet and planet. Ah, Debbie. Fear baby bank of women, baby, but in free baby bank of women, as other party. Sometimes I mean, put me good dino. I'm about the dear so mukoi. I'm about sooner, and a light no opinion of what you see, and a light no, and a light no what you do so buy. Bono, I'm about transit 8 years and every from October into December into January. Ubon said continuous like December wasn't here in Suro. Continuous in Soma. Over December by in soon in them pipes cranka and to the Rita to near talk and slow previous years. No. That's what it is. That's what it. Wow, Wikibia 300, 350, 300, 350 Wikibia. Ade. And 1 year year. You mean my expenses out of the 8 years I want to be years will call ye compared to this 1 year and conform a transfer. Movie make a chance to make a fool no more, make confidence to me pajama, Debbie. And you're comprising the yeah. Then me see the 8 years in different demon soon, a meal. And who wants them to make a Nene. Now, say, go move a transfer and a Kubeno every 7 cities. A quote 10 cities, dear. And then no more come and it's a document of transfer. And within 1 year, the document free 7 cities, 5 cities now. I said 7 cities, I should take 5 cities. Now, as I said back to 7 cities, and then once about 7 cities, yeah. No one is opening over transfer. Who so go Kuye. Who cross the 50 cities now, Kujomo, Ebiano, who cross the car. Caneno, who got to body about a 10 cities. Says who 50 na the qua. You better send baby near the good bag mamma and other 56 baby. Open a kind. You better summer. But you know, a size is one necessary. Go on 1 minute, go on was say, a monkey to say, you're quite a fossil. A very when you be. Koto banchi, 10 cities. A bit much, a bit much, banchi, 10 cities with the banchi. Some many people and some people much be back. Which are good for nobody. Akadiaka. And when I'm going to say, with you, some people can say, a beam with the almost don't be the young quan. When I need to be the I didn't have a young. And I'm as a platform, Kazamuka say, as a gun of 1 year, drink a bit young quan. Master, baby, I want anything within a mountain. The canon say, I'll buy a year to Obama one. Obey the two said, yes, sir. And Yabana said, yeah. Now, maybe it was a bit minimum, maybe no bow, and we yam a pa. And we yam a pa. It won't me to 3 years. Not the bit in the second mean call too much. Na ye betimi agnes ka to new man kakra ho many higher. Na ba ni ne dwuma. Why would they say they chene no other form na we dey. Na wo no de wasunje betimi ubenya wasunje pressure any adwunje beto so as a parent no. Any dey because the board here and create Yogurt says yogurt. About 4 cities here. Open by yogurt. Say Gusuja for 4 cities. Yogurt. Say Gusuja 4 cities. And combine and yogurt core. Yogurt near idea was that they will do 4 cities. Yogurt. And yeah, dear, crank dia. Ye 3 years you come in cram. Every bed GSA Obia. Papa, walk a year to be crack. Kakabia, who be free. Next idea went to cry out, cry. Daddy, and when you know, call back, come a woman, the 4 cities. 4 cities. So what's the mention? I can't to do for one more coin and a market. You're going to be a 4 cities. 4 cities here. And on that time, so I fit. Now you're going to go 4 cities here. And to them, no make anything say. So, one more so yet, your yin crank. No more so, yeah. I'm for the money never. Say, Abania 2 years, your 2 party, no, a bar into governance, no, and the Nipa expect to say, I want to ye be a bit more to trauma Nipa enya, a hotoye kakra, and as a hotofuo. I'm with my Kutumako, you with woman is a crack to a moment, Eddie to Susu. Eddie just have a firma. And chronic nanano at when the fear oh fear next activity look at 2 so and the savings will be 10 cities called the 2 savings on no family so say man community when 10 cities credit 10 but only 300 Ghana cities me did say yama man do one come you because can 10 cities no we young from 2 na 5 cities cover and kakra Siana, and really a tour bar. The other party no winning massive vote. Nay, son, you know, we are making once in and no been a year to say 8 years ago. I didn't know the day. Over the your mind, over the put your mind. Woman, you know, man, and my young pensioners, can you know what yet be beyond?
Why anyway, what the best Yama na only a for 1 wine. A Chinana Mamba Ternia.
Media, Kwame Mahama, say your Mahama was a Kokuya Mahama. You 1 year. Say, Bobuswa ye. Because of money they don't. Say, no, crown will be now the next person will be back. You be you be what to me as setting ground on a level ground. You are now gonna be who gonna win the who's the Senate and drop. And yet, Casabe be. And rhythm and dancing and the money public governance. The visionary people here on Mobile into 4 years no Ghana before who say either say the opposition or you to woman also either about me and say Kennedy you know Kennedy and yet the neighbor you who say and either say you within MDC for na no question within you also trust me Ghana you want to you.
Yeah, that's it. Overchum 1 minute. Overchum no less 1 minute. Na yanko for 1 minute we. Less. Uniwa Bombay 1 minute. Okay. Ene yemfasi am say Mr. Ajaben aba aka no ntino. Ye be mamu nyina mu de se fa kwasi bo ache nya na o chena na yemfasi ene o ahene bompa ye de enkwe.
We won't fire.
Na also
Hey, Sue Janko for your dawasi. And then you may say, and then a year, and then within the Aswa Ache, within the Aswa Chena, and we are no one more in the program you so a bit of my Ghana de Akuma Swa, ye person or money puntu, it me Gina. Tredian for Yanko for your so. No boy, I hope my baby be a fan of yes, funny beer. I'm a more bonny tino. Am I free? You could power be my son. Your born person, Uncle or Pena Wabe. Can I come on next? Said, yeah, obetima yedie ebeboa yen as citizens ewo my Ghana no said yeah ebetimi asem kwan ama yen nuanom wo omunye dida so Ghana kura biem da no mo to Ghana pa hwi o ma sitina kura no enye to the standard of pe but now say amomo boni enne do makokusu ekobiwie ho no me bon pass the ready si so my Ghana ma Ghana fo omomo ye wa hai ene wo momo ho nyina no ye nyina nya resiemu ema eku e from my Ghana konkon Ghana na yesusu yentimi that's dan kwama ye nyina nya ani die na yesu yentimi betire kumu bi na ani die wo ye kru we si mo yesusu yentimi kam yesu yentimi kam bi ewo yesu dim ne bon pan da nwumre me die nuanom nyina sha won sa se sunu to na to awoi otwedi ampo nyankopon enya omu pe no enya omu pe ena aba ne sa enti bo omu ho ban otwedi ampo bo omu ho ban edwuma bi obi ansa sum okode bia no rade se na kwan obetumi sie ni sika se na kwan obetumi yi ntutu ni ye se ya lie bi na 2026 ye wura mu ena da wo bi biara enimu a yenimu a otumfo nyankopon ye twetwa saa yade biara eni kwanhia biara emanyanum nyina omo tie eni wo platform isu sesi ye do moja kunkun erade edware ye do moja kunkun edware ye hunyira se dia ye be ko afiwe no nyina enkusi na wie ye emra ye koto ye kokromoti kura no empare enkoka bibi emma emfa enkoto ono mo emma yenko ye yarefo no tamfo bi je baby no obesiri ye die otwedi mpompa ya me boy me de wosusu ja eso ano se jai ye nyira Akwantufuo radio purpose man lista won sa woni ni dire ni ma me jai ko sibuachi ofatum ofa kofi buadi obi biara otwedi mponyankopon afi manye osiriye afi ema oman Ghana ene erade omanpanyini a wodi ato ano so ono susu no bibi ene de nanimu a ebem na twia ko akire ema na dwuma de nanimu wontimi nyamaye anaso wontimi nyese ye yariyo se yenkwanhio se ade de empofrim bibi beba de nankopon yini frim otwede mfo yini kru efrim na erade yesus Ghana embe ye erade ka be hwe na dan kwabli se bianum nyina omo amana no mo ba omonya rehemu sonkoso se omo bo mu krom na omo bebe promotion mo se akọ omo bebe promotion mo ko no mo ba establishment bi omo so establish omo krom ha no omo betuma establish se dia howo ene ye se omo di okron so omo di okron mu dede no jesus yentimi nyi bi yentimi kan ekrom osusu nyankopon ye da was se wetim udo amen
Amen. Oh, yeah, Jawa, umpa born better than deliverance. Oh, why are they up on fire? Up on fire. Any bombarded, any Ben, yeah, the Bema Mona want to.
Yes, we